Finally, everyone's face is in the correct location. We'll be playing Mass: The New Generation, which is a apocalypse world RPG set in its own universe, but that's fine. We're just gonna play in the Overwatch universe because it's way cooler to play young Overwatch characters. If you don't know what Overwatch is, that's fine. We'll describe it to you. And if you do know what it is, McCree's gonna show up at some point because he's awesome.
It's high noon.
It's always high noon somewhere in the world. You know
There's
how
gonna be
it
a time
goes.
where I'm gonna ask, "What time is it?"
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it's gonna happen.
5 o'clock. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world.
It's high
Anyway.
noon. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We only have a little less than 3 hours, so we're gonna zoom through this, but try to be as precise as possible. Pondo, who are you? Where can people find you? And what is it that you do?
I'm Pond.
Cut out. Completely cut
Oh
out.
damn! Worst time.
What happened?
You said I'm Pond, and then your mouth moved, but nothing
yeah.
came out.
I'm Pondo the Mad, or AKA Pondo. I'm a gamer. I have a YouTube at youtube.com/Pondo the Mad. I play games. I'm working on some stuff. I'm probably going to start playing XCOM and record that Long War 2. So
Excellent. We should play together, man.
I know they have co-op.
I know.
I want to try that.
Excellent. Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
No, that's about it.
Lexi, who are you? Where can people find you, and what do you do? Although for some of these people, they're watching you on your own stream, so I guess they already know.
Agreed. And I think you answered one of your questions. I am Lexi, as you said. You can find me here at Meow Gamer Chick on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And yeah, I'm here looking for some role-playing fun before I actually go off into the Overwatch universe and maybe play some.
Excellent. Excellent. Tara Lynn, welcome back once again.
Hello.
I'm looking forward. Listen, I've been waiting forever for Tabletop Season 4, right? And I happen to know that it drops at the end of next week. I'm going to just watch it all in one go. Just watch every single episode because I started playing tabletop games every week now. Amazing.
It's been fun.
How have you been?
I've been excellent. I wrapped up a fantastic contract with Legendary Digital Networks in the middle of December and have taken some time off. I haven't taken time off, I realized, in about 3 years. I've just sort of bounced from contract to contract to contract to contract. So it was kind of nice to spend the holidays just taking care of stuff at home, which I realize is a full-time job. So shout out to all of you full-time home people, your moms and your dads, your abuelas and abuelitos and aunties and uncles. It was a lot here to just look and go, wow, what are we going to pull out today and decide to keep or to donate? So it was actually fantastic just to be kind of home instead of being out and just being busy. Because I'm always Arthur. I'm always busy, me, Tia, busy. But it's been really neat. And these last couple of weeks has been really rainy in Los Angeles, California. So it's been nice to be in. So it's been kind of nice. It was a nice holiday, nice quiet with friends and family, and then just really relaxing the rest of it. Read a lot of books, The Name of the Wind, read Mars, a lot of business books, watched a lot of really neat indie movies like Train to Busan. So it was kind of neat. I have time for that stuff. I'm looking forward to my next contract and looking forward to this game I've never heard of, Masked before. I know Overwatch, but I've never really seen it played. So I'm really excited to just do some silly stuff. When I don't know what's happening, I usually just get sad.
Gwen, you asked me to play this.
Yes, I did.
This is basically all of your fault here.
This is my life. I love it. I've never played Mask before, but I love superheroes. I've collected basically all the Marvel movies that I can get my hands on for like less than $15, and comic books.
Where
Yeah.
can people find you, and what is it you do beyond watching Marvel movies, which is a great hobby to have?
Yeah, pretty good hobby. So I don't do any streaming of my own. I don't YouTube, but I do hop on other people's stuff. Discord taverns. You can find me. I'm super_6w3n. Every once in a while, people stream Overwatch, and I'm like, "Hi guys, need a support healer." And Wednesday nights, every so often, I'll be at Typical's channel. Typical GM playing his For the Empire campaign, but every Friday you can find me on Tuxtradamus's Twitch channel playing The Circle, which is a cool game I'm playtesting for MTO while he makes his game about witches and cool stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that some strange stuff is going on in the circle.
Uh, okay, completely different story. Yeah,
Yeah.
possession, body swapping, okay, there's no short answer for this.
I know.
I'll
I know.
pass. There is no short answer for this.
All right, so let me do a quick description of the system. Putting on my reading glasses. I need these to see. Sunglasses at night.
I
Yeah,
think you
right.
got the wrong glasses.
No,
Yeah,
no. They're the right ones. Mass, A New Generation is a superhero role-playing game in which a team of young heroes fight villains, save lives, and try to figure out who they are. Noble paragons, dark avengers, or regular kids. All against the backdrop of the greatest city in the world. In this book, you get 10 playbooks for young superheroes, rules for superheroic action, interpersonal drama, and changing identity, detailed instructions for running the game, building villains, and playing to find out what happens. Everyone here has picked a playbook, I believe, and it looks like some of you have gotten so far as names and personal identities. So let's go around real quick and say what playbook we've picked and what name we have for our characters, and then we'll get into the specifics of who you are. I'm going to use my clockwise-ness on the stream, so I'm going to start with Tara Lynn.
Hello. So I was scrolling through all of this. The artwork in this is amazing.
Really good.
Yeah, and the little playbooks are really neat, easy to follow. I didn't think it could get any simpler than Monster Hearts, but this is pretty cool. So I went with the Nova, and I really dug this description. You're being a font of power. You kind of have to, wield it very responsibly, because if you lose control even for a second, other people get hurt.
Yeah.
I really like this picture, so I like this dude. I'm just gonna go with him, and my name is gonna be Kike, which is short for Enrique.
Excellent. There's a character sheet for this, just like Monster Hearts, and it's even better than the other one. Even better than the Monster Hearts one.
Wow, I think it's just great. I mean, it's so different, coming from either Pathfinder or D&D.
The Pathfinder character sheet on Roll20 is really bad.
These are really good.
Yeah, you need an accounting degree in order to get through that one. So you're playing Rike the Nova.
Yeah, Kike for short.
Kike. All right, cool. Gwen, who are you?
Hiya. I am playing from the Janice playbook, which is a bit like Spider-Man, which is a bit like anyone who has to juggle their actual real life and wanting to do good with a secret identity. And IRL, my name is Jenna, and she's sort of a high school kid in drama club with family, I guess. Figure that out later, I suppose. And her in costume name would be Popea, which is a reference to opera. I hope you get it.
I didn't get it, but it sounded very operatic.
Thank you.
Pondo, you're a madman. I know what you've picked, but I just like this name even better because it makes me think of the main battle tank.
It's what it's after, Abrams.
Excellent. Let's talk about who you are.
I'm playing Abrams the Bull, or his actual name's Andrew Carson. He was a guy sent in a super soldier program under the project Super Soldier Project Abrams. Reason where you got the name. So now, yeah. So now it's a part-time job when he's not doing superhero stuff. He's that really buff guy who works.
Oh man.
Again.
Rip.
I don't know what happens. I think his mic blew out.
What's going on?
Yep. You said he's that guy that works at, and then it blew out again.
Oh, I don't know what's going on then. Yeah, he works at the cell phone place, like AT&T, whatever. He's a really buff guy. You don't know why.
Seems like you'd be a really popular person at the cell phone place.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Lexi, Let's hear about this character. I'm excited because I've not seen anything quite like this one before.
The protege?
The protege. I actually haven't seen
Yeah.
anybody play the protege.
Yes. So I'm gonna be the protege, as I said. I guess my name, my superhero name will be Darkness, and everyone in stream, inside joke, they'll know, they'll get it. And I'm sure if you're in Discord and you ever look in Discord, you'll get it too. So that's my superhero name. My in real life name. Could it be that I just like never go in real life if I'm just like always in superhero mode? Or
Yeah.
all right, well I guess that's me. I'm always out trying to be the best protege ever. Um,
Cool.
so
I know that we both play Final Fantasy 14. Did you know that my character's name is Darkness Dark Magic? The Darkest Summoner.
Darkness, dark magic.
Darkness Dark Magic. I'm the
New
darkest.
Hampshire dark magic.
From the New
darkest
Hampshire
dark
Dark
magic you'll ever see or not see, actually, because it's
Darkness.
well, I got mine's from Konosuba. I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all
I know.
seen it.
Darkness.
Okay.
I based it off the same. The Orange Warrior. Yeah.
Yes, the Crusader. Yes.
Season 2 just came out.
Yeah, I know. I've
I
been
know.
watching it. Next episode comes out on Wednesday.
Fantastic.
It's pretty nice.
Well, I feel like my chat's about to troll me for the Darkness line. All right. Anyway.
Darkness, dark mage.
For Lexi and TL, there are character sheets if you want to help fill them out. It'll help you
Yes.
roll. If you just have like a PDF that you're filling out too, that's also fine. We're going to quickly go through what everyone looks like, their abilities and their labels, and then we're going to jump right into the game. Is there anyone that wants to introduce themselves first that's like mostly done? Yeah, Gwen, I figured you finished your character about a month ago, so...
No, yesterday. Just yesterday. I'm serious bad procrastinator. Okay. Yeah, so Jenna would be under look, I suppose. She's a general woman, Caucasian. She's not formal. It's high school drama club kids, so she's got her scarf on good days and whatever, and she's showing that off. So I'd call that
Does she have a beret as well?
yes.
I felt like that was a beret type of situation.
Yeah, it is a
Alright,
beret
good.
type situation. She's becoming the triple threat, and she knows it, and she's got a shot. Then there's the
Absolutely.
superhero thing. So she's got a bit of an iconic costume because she does, I suppose, want to be seen a little bit when she's in her colors and everything, and it's a character mask, sort of like yeah, it's not Domino. What is it? It's Arlecchino, I suppose, because the Harlequin typically wins in any fight you could put him in.
I mean, yeah. If there's one thing I know about Shadowrun video games, that guy shows up all the time. So,
Mm. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
what are your
So
abilities? You got some
abilities.
cool
Well,
stuff.
as Janice, I start with heightened physical abilities. My appearance is unchanged, luckily, and I can keep my powers hidden, which is super awesome. I need to stop using the word super. I've noticed that. I've got higher strength, agility, and toughness, and I have chosen energy absorption. So I'll take your kinetic ability, the punches you throw at me, and have them bounce right back at you. And then I've got supernatural senses. So I can,
Spider-Man.
a little bit. At least I don't generate webs from my hands. Or pop out of the shadows for some reason, because that's cool. And that I feel like darkness would have that just a little bit.
What are your labels here?
My labels. I start out rather mid-range. Danger 0, Freak -1. I moved my Savior up 1 because I do want to try and save people. That's the whole idea of putting on a mask. My Superior is at 0. And because I'm like girl next door, my mundane's at 3.
Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
You start with the mass move, which
Mhm.
allows you to swap whenever you change your identity between drama girl and superhero. You can swap your label from mundane to something else.
Mhm.
What have you chosen?
Savior.
So when you become a superhero, You are there to save the people.
Yes.
Fantastic. What other moves have you picked?
I've chosen Game Face, and that says when I commit myself to save someone or defeat this terrible enemy, I mark a condition, and those are listed off on my character sheet and far off the left, and take a +1 ongoing to all rolls in direct pursuit of that. At the end of any scene in which I don't make progress towards it, I mark a condition, but when I fulfill it, I get potential, which is like experience, and that's cool.
I want to make a bargain with you. It
Yes?
says you have to commit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
As a drama student, would it be too much to ask for a dramatic monologue when you declare this commitment?
Hang on. Monologuing is a villain thing, sir.
I know it is.
I can try.
But
can
should we
definitely try.
soliloquy it then? Does that sound
Yeah.
better to you?
I'll make it a soliloquy.
And what
Yes.
else have you taken?
I've taken mild-mannered, and that says, when I use my civilian identity to deceive, trick, or slip past someone, I can roll mundane, and on a hit they buy it. But if it's a partial, which is a 7 to 9, I'm still under observation, or I leave something incriminating behind, or I'm forced to make a complete fool of myself, egg on my face to sell it. And a complete miss means my civilian obligations rear their ugly head.
All
One of
right.
them, I imagine.
Is there any backstory you want to share with us? There's a couple of questions that you can optionally fill in.
Um, I imagine I first put on the mask to stand up to some kid in my drama class who was being bullied, or he wasn't even in my class, but I just needed to be impressive so people wouldn't know who I am, but know not to mess with this kid either. And I've sort of taken that and escalated from there, I think. I keep a secret identity because, like I've said, I'm going places and I don't want my fame in the future, potential fame, to be colored by that's the kid that dresses up in a gray costume at night and beats people's faces in. Because, we get bad flack sometimes.
Excellent.
Outside the team, I would think my best friend, Henry, knows my secret identity.
Henry. Okay.
Yeah. He's this exchange kid. Yeah, let's base him on the real one. Real Henry I know from China, and he's super excited to be part of our uh, drama team at my high school. And the last two, I hadn't put much time into it because I don't
It's
know
okay.
the
You don't have to answer all of them.
Great.
You don't have to answer all of them. Anything else you want to share? We'll get
Um,
down to your relationships and how the team came together in just a minute.
Relationships like
Relationships is to the other members of your team.
Okay, then yeah.
Like I said,
Parents,
we don't have to get to them quite yet.
then what I'll share is my parents are family, parents, whatever it is, generally musically inclined, except for a brother who does gaming stuff and wants to be a designer.
Excellent. Can I get his name just so I can use him as a hostage?
Hostage. Damn it. Ian. I'm gonna
Ian.
call him Ian.
Ian. All right, Ian. Hostage. I'm putting it right here in the description of his character.
Hostage.
Anyone want to go next on the let's talk about who we're going to be for the next 2 hours?
I can go next. They're not ready.
Excellent. Talk to us about yourself, Abrams. You and your moves.
Yeah. For moves for Abram, I got in a China shop, which is when you directly engage a threat, you can
Blew out again.
environment.
Rip. Okay.
I don't know what's going on with this. All right, I'll try again. When you directly engage a threat,
Nope. It's the same spot. It has to be something about the way you talk. I think you must blow it out when you speak in a certain way.
maybe I don't know.
Allow
Or
me to
defend
finish it
yourself.
for you. You can cause significant collateral damage to the environment if you choose an additional option, even on a miss. Yes. It's basically your backup move. What else did
Yes.
you take?
I took physics. What's physics? So when you unleash your powers to barrel through an insurmountable barrier, roll danger instead of freak.
Excellent. Let's talk about what you look like and what your ability is.
For Abrams, when he's in hero mode, he dresses kind of plainly. Just wears black fatigue pants, military pants. He gets it in bulk because they always get ripped up when he charges through stuff. His shirt is like the special hero material that you could buy that doesn't rip up every time you do it. And on the front of that, there's like a.
I just want to be really, really clear here for Lexi's chat and for some members of my own audience. You're saying he intentionally gets pants that will shred, so he runs around in his underwear while he's a superhero.
I guess.
Okay. All right. Continue.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay then.
You can't. He spent so much money on the shirt and the helmet because the helmet's just a black, kind of like the Red Hood helmet. Push up because safety first.
Yeah, DC.
So he spent so much money on that stuff. You can't really quite get the pants yet.
Can't afford the pants. All right, that's fine. What is your abilities manifest as? Don't judge him.
My abilities.
Yeah, what is your ability?
It's mostly from like super soldier serum stuff like that. From where he was doing during the project when he was about 15. They grabbed him and put him through it.
So, are you more Captain America, or are you more whatever the evil version of Captain America is? I watch Marvel movies. They always have to fight an
Bucky?
evil version.
Isn't the guy from Russia, right?
Yeah,
Bucky.
I guess Bucky. He's not
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but the Winter Soldier isn't a super soldier. He just has a cyber arm. He's not like.
He's a little bit beefed up.
Oh, yes, he is.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
no,
got
he
some-
was beefed up to begin with. He didn't need
Yeah,
to like.
I
Get...
mean,
They
a
put some
little.
serum stuff in him as well, though.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. Red Skull.
Dude.
Thank you. Red Skull was the evil.
Oh, Red
version.
Skull.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's-
that. Like, isn't he from? He's the Russian. person,
Slade
right?
Wilson.
Slade-
There we go. I'm okay with
Slade-
going
yeah,
to
there you go.
DC. All right.
Slade Wilson. You mean Deathstroke?
Deathstroke, yes.
Yeah.
All right. What are you more like? Like, do you have a sword? Are you like,
No,
like I'm
he's-
just super buff, or are you like I'm evil,
No, he's mostly like kind of like the Hulk in a way, but not to the extreme.
I'm we're really, really worried about what happens when your pants come off, man. The more you talk.
Well, maybe it's just Mr. Hyde-ish, but not a
okay.
badly intent one.
He doesn't transform or anything. It's just that he just charges through everything or either punches it, kicks it, whatever.
Abrams Chan, you have a special ability called the Bull's Heart. Why don't you tell us about your tender, fragile heart?
I went with the Defender for that.
Okay, who is your
That's-
love and who is your rival? These are other members of your team.
I'm gonna say the rival is what is it, Kiki? The Nova?
Oh, you're muted. Iki. Ike.
Kike.
Ike.
Ike.
Yeah.
Let's say
Kike.
it's Ike because she's the Nova, and Abrams sees that as in I can destroy stuff better than you. So he takes great offense in that.
Oh
Okay.
no, I've got a rival. What happened?
Oh no, it's just the whole thing. And then love, I'd say, would be Lexi's character, which is the protege.
All right.
Because I went with Defender.
Love her.
So I wouldn't say it that way.
I would say it that way because I'm a child. All right. Is there any backstory you want to share with us?
Besides, the guy who changed him was Oliver Braylon. He was the head scientist for the project. And the way he got out of the project was it was a little bit more success than they thought. So he was just able to break through the facility and get out.
Basically, the typical super soldier escape
Yeah.
from the R&D lab.
Like,
All right.
I'm getting out of here. I can do it.
Excellent.
I would say the guy who took care of Abrams when he first got out was a construction worker named Billy Bob.
All All right.
Billy Bob. He found Abrams kind of. It was about the age 20. He's about 20 years old right now, I believe.
So he's like an older brother to you.
Kind of more of a father figure.
Okay. All right.
So he's like father figure. Abrams. So he found out he broke something at Billy Bob's house. So he kind of does part time at construction site as well to help destroy stuff for them.
So
Like,
it's,
I'm
oh
basically-
man, are they literally like, listen, we need to get a crane in here, and they're like, no, I'll call the kid Abrams.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that's it as far as backstory.
All right. Cool. We'll come back to you in just a second for your relationships.
Okay.
Who would like to go next?
Okay, I can
Well,
go. Do you want to go?
I don't
Let's-
care. I don't care.
Do you know this at all?
I mean, I have an idea of what I'm gonna say, but if you're ready to go, no.
You know what? Let me hear you, because literally I'm like, what is happening here? It's all
Okay,
new to
all
me.
right. Okay,
So
all right,
one more for the newbie. I'd appreciate
sweet. All right, so I guess we start off with my backstory, right?
We start off with what your name is and what your hero name is. So we know you're darkness, but who are you when you're not darkness?
When I'm not darkness, I guess my name is Alexandria. Go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, very long and elegant. Um,
You
yes,
got a look.
yes. So very piercing eyes. You know, very kind of draws the person in, right? Yeah, kind of like if you want to think about the snake from the Jungle Book. You know,
Ka.
kind of like hypnotic almost. Let me see. Let me look at the see. Yeah, obviously, woman will be kind of your Europe, northeastern European, so Eastern European. So kind of pretty well built, tall, pretty tall. They put that out there. Athletic. Usually in obviously my superhero getup. If not, then I'm dressed pretty fashionably. You know, I am from Europe, so I have a pretty good idea of what goes together pretty well. And my costume is more for stealth, so it's kind of all dark, very quiet fabric. Kind of think about like a
Batman.
modern day ninja. Yeah, modern
Okay.
modern day ninja. Yeah.
Who is your mentor?
My mentor, I didn't even think about that. My mentor is, I guess, this grandmaster of. Well, this does sound like Batman, isn't it?
Grandmaster Winter Chan.
Winter Chan.
Oh, Jack-
Yes, Grandmaster Winter Chan. He is this grandmaster at this school in Japan. I don't know his name because he doesn't tell it to me.
So his name's just Grandmaster. Yes,
Grandmaster.
excellent.
Yes, Grandmaster. So I met him because he was I mean, before, obviously this was before I knew that he was, involved in fighting crime as a superhero. I was attending a boarding school and that got destroyed. I think
Okay, all right. I'm following you now.
yeah. No parents, so I'm kind of just like he finds me among the rubble and takes me back with him to his sees my eyes and like the glint of determination and power and all that sort of stuff in them, and decides to take me back with him to his school to train me as his protege. You know.
You have weird Naruto eye powers. I just wanna.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't finished Naruto.
Sharingan.
His
Oh,
Sharingan.
you mean like Sasuke?
Yeah,
His
like
Sharingan?
Sasuke.
Any of them.
I mean, can that be one of my powers?
Well, let's talk about your powers right now. You and your mentor share an ability together. You both have it, and then each of you has your own separate ability. So what do you share together?
So we will share stealth because it's one of the big things that my superhero will be revolving around.
Okay.
Um,
The master of stealth.
yes, master of stealth. My own ability is I have superhuman physique, so it allows me to be able to climb up buildings. Roll from a very from jumping from very large very high buildings and stuff without taking any damage. And kind of goes with my whole kit. And
What
then
is what has he got?
my mentor's ability is telepathy and telekinesis. So you kind of mind
Okay.
powers.
I mean, very, very Professor X of him.
Yes, but he's not in a wheelchair, so
He's not in a wheelchair. Got it. But he could just float
Yes.
around all day if he wanted to.
He could, yeah. And there could be like something that happens during the the game that puts him in a wheelchair. I don't know. So
It wasn't me.
it was
So, your mentor is very important to you. They embody one of the labels and deny one of the others. So they're like, you should always put yourself in more danger and never be normal. What two did your grandmaster pick?
so he embodies superiority, always looking for to be better than what you once were. And he denies the mundane.
Yeah.
The mundane's boring, and how can you better yourself if you're just normal?
Excellent. What moves will you be taking, a young protege San?
So I will be taking be mindful of your surroundings, which is when you assess the situation before entering into a fight, you may ask one additional question, even on a miss. So it seems like that was a pretty good one.
Excellent.
Venting frustration. This is also for my my stream chats. They'll get this. When you directly engage while you are angry, you can roll plus the label your mentor denies and clear angry. So I assume that that gives me better power whenever I do an attack. And then I guess I would do because I mean it looks like these are all kind of, besides I guess venting frustration, they're all kind of passive. Maybe been reading the files because it's always good to have more information. Which is you've learned about the superhuman world through your mentor's resources. When you first encounter an important superpowered phenomenon, your call, roll plus superior. On a hit, tell the team one important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember. On a 10 plus, ask the GM a follow-up question. They'll answer it honestly. On a miss, the situation is well outside your base of knowledge. The GM will tell you why.
Excellent. Your mentor has some resources that they allow you to use.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like maybe he has a hidden base.
Agreed.
But that's your call. You got two
Agreed.
more.
I'm definitely going with the hidden base. Definitely need some place to base our operations from, as well as I was looking at probably a supercomputer in order to process. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going around the world, so having a computer that can process that stuff is definitely something that's necessary. And then I'm going to go with a med lab for all of, if something happens to one of the team, we'll have a place to take care of them.
Is your master's hidden base called Konoha Village?
No, it's not Konoha Village.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear.
It's called Hidden Base. Okay.
It's literally just called Hidden Base.
No.
That sounds like a Metal Gear base name.
Hidden base.
Hidden Base.
This is red base and blue base. Do I need to name the hidden base or?
If you want to, you can. You don't need to.
Okay, yeah, we'll just.
A hidden base called Hidden Base is perfect. I mean,
Yeah, we'll call it hidden base.
it's Overwatch.
No one will see it.
Let's talk
No
about
way.
backstory.
Okay.
You can answer
Uh,
some of those questions if you want to.
right. So I think I answered the first how I met my mentor, the destruction of my school. Why they decided to train me was because he saw the determination, he felt my aura, and he could see that I could become a very powerful protege underneath him. And that's also why or that's why they agreed to train me. Why I choose to train with them was because I wanted to stop all these these things from happening, because I felt inferior. I didn't feel that I was powerful enough to stop these things from happening, which goes into me wanting to be more superior. um who else outside of the team knows about my training? No one, because everyone's dead.
No one. My whole family is
Fair enough.
dead.
Who do you care
I'm
about?
alone in this world.
I'm alone. But okay, so who do you care about the team? I'm gonna say that I'm a new member, so I don't quite know anyone quite yet. But we'll see.
All right. Excellent. DL, it's time.
Hello.
Tell
Yes.
us about how you
Okay.
destroy people with your brain.
That's exactly what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna do like a Ender's Game type of backstory. So
I don't know what that means, but now I'm
oh,
really
you're
excited.
gonna love it. You know I come up with I come up with stuff. I mean, the last time we played together, my character died by a freak hot dog truck accident. Remember?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was awesome. And then I had trauma over it and ended up killing, like, fighting someone or turning into a monster. I forgot. So my character is Enrique Garcia. Enrique doesn't identify as a male or female, so genderless they
Ambiguous
pronouns
is
fine.
definitely a term. Yep.
Yeah, so ambiguous is fine. So the Ender's Game, what happens is that Kike's family, his parents, mom and dad, scientists, right? They are conducting experiments. These are all things that are known to the government, shall we say, and they know that their son has these powers, and so they're trying to tap into his powers. And as they are putting him through this training, he's going through what he thinks is simulations. If you haven't seen Ender's Game or read it,
Oh yeah.
turn
No.
away now.
I'm at it now. I'm at
Right,
you.
right. So it turns out that these, when he, as he grows to his power and gets to the sort of pinnacle of his power, when he unleashes it and hurts all these, simulations, it turns out that it wasn't simulations at all. And this pretty much destroys him, and causes a sort of massive rift and disownership between his parents. And he runs away, taking his baby sister, who they believe also may be manifesting some powers, but they're not quite sure. But he doesn't want her to be subjected to any of the same kind of tests he was subjected to, even so far as even trying to not say she has superpowers. So he's gone to like the extreme other end. So his superpowers are cosmic energies. So very intense, very mysterious type of things. And he can sense that his sister might have some kind of her own powers, but he doesn't even want to go there with her at all. So they don't talk about it. No, it's not a thing that you want to do. And he tries to keep his own powers away from her as much as possible, because she was really a baby when the disaster went down. It was in the news. If you heard about it, some small explosion in some small town somewhere, and some helicopters, like a helicopter, maybe an airplane kind of crashed on the sky. Yeah, but that was on TMZ. So hashtag fake news. It was all, like maybe 2 or 3 airplanes.
I like that.
Alternate facts.
Yeah, alternate
Throw that
facts.
in there. Now,
Explosion in Dorado. No.
your character has the unique ability that the more damage you take, the more easier it comes for you to destroy other people using your burn ability. And your cosmic energies manifest in 4 ways. How does this happen? What can you do?
My cosmic energies manifest in 4 ways. Is this under the burn section?
Yes, this is your 4
Okay, great.
flares.
Yes, they're going to be. I just love the sound of Reality Storm, so we're gonna go with that.
All right, that's Scarlet Witch right there.
We're gonna go with Overcharge. Just sounds like that just sounds like what I did.
Sounds
let's
dangerous.
see.
Yeah, it
It just
is.
sounds not good. You know, Reality Storm and Overcharge together just don't
So
sound good.
overcharge lets you spend your burn to just automatically succeed at whatever you're doing.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
boosh, just done. Yeah, I win. Okay. Let's see. I'm also cosmic, so I'm thinking. Let's see. I like this idea of this elemental awareness, where I can
Okay.
ask one question about the world around me, sort of open up my mind, and then and then worship.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Worship.
Yeah, it allows you to make people go silent, respectful, and attentive whenever you use it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some Loki stepping out into the middle of Germany right there.
Right.
Dude, I'm reading your mind. Stop it.
Yeah. So
Is
reality
this not
source-
better?
Yes. You're all sheep. Just do what I say.
You were
Um,
born to kneel.
Yeah. Yes.
That was a
No,
really great scene because the one
I
guy at the
take-
end is like, "There are always men like you."
take the I take it the burden of thought away from you. No, that was the direction I think his parents wanted him to go. Kike does not want to. He doesn't want to have a
Be a god among
second
men.
round. He doesn't want it. That's not where he's at right now. Now, of course, if he's pushed in one direction or the other, who knows? But right at this moment, after having murdered, unsuspectingly murdered many innocents, that's not where he wants to go. But he is, very emotional one way or the other. And sometimes good people can do bad things for what they perceive to be a good reason, and that's probably going to be more along the lines of what Kike is going to do. Try to protect his sister. He may hurt people more than he should. Try to protect his friends, and things may go much more. He may apply much more force than is necessary.
I mean, you can warp reality, so that's a pretty good thing to be able to do.
And reading the Nova, I tried to really just take it to that.
To the extreme?
You are
Yeah,
not in
that's-
control of yourself. You are going to hurt people. And he's already done it to an extreme measure once to be used as what he's pieced together as a tool, or whatever, weapon of mass destruction, most likely. And that's not what he wants.
So, we need to talk about the team together, the entity that you all are. You fought together at least once before joining the young Overwatch group. What was your name? What do people call you? What do you call yourselves? Do you not have a name?
I don't know, guys. Time to spitball?
So do we just stick with the theme of
Someone
what
just
we're
said Power
doing?
Rangers in chat, so
No.
I don't know about that.
The hidden base is named the hidden base, and the darkness is named the darkness. And should we be the team with no name? It's just
Team one.
Team 1.
I'm going Team A.
Team A.
Team A.
Team 1A.
It's like the A team, but no, it's just Team A.
No, Team A.
Team A.
all right.
Team A.
Now we ask a specific series of question based on what playbooks you've picked, and it is in order. There's a specific order to it. Bull, when your team first came together, you defeated a dangerous enemy. Who or what is it?
I want to say it's the other, because it wasn't just Abrams in the project. There was another one there, and he was sent to come get him to try to pull him back.
Oh,
You
okay.
had to fight the evil version of Abrams?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Evil JJ?
Nega Abrams.
His name is JJ? I mean, it's your choice, Pondo, but that's a really good one.
Yeah, I like JJ.
JJ. He's evil Abrams.
JJ.
Perfect, nailed it.
All right.
It's Edgelords of Tomorrow. No, I don't think that quite matches it. Next up on the list is Nova. You destroyed your surroundings in the fight. Where did you fight at, and what did you destroy?
This probably would have been
This is
hopefully in
this is
Nova,
Nova.
not Janice.
so she's got to answer.
TL?
Yes.
Yes, you're the Nova.
I'm
You
reading
answer.
the Twitch chat, and I'm apparently the ambiguous Enrique Guadalupe.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for naming me. I'm now Christian. Thank you. Can you ask that again, please?
Yes, the Nova. You destroyed your surroundings during the fight. Where was it, and what did you destroy?
The first thought that I had was my college town of Ithaca, New York. Did I destroy the city
Hey.
of Ithaca?
Ithaca,
Hey,
New
actually,
York.
My cousin actually went to college there, ironically.
That's where
Wait, was this at the same fight?
there is a thermonuclear plant there.
Yes,
in
this is.
Ithaca.
So it turns out your friend JJ may be from Ithaca. He lives in the
It's
secret
snowy
base.
9 months out of the year. Hardly anyone lives there.
I love it.
You know, there is a thermonuclear plant. They used to make guns back in the day. National.
Okay, I'm envisioning. So I was busy fighting him, and then suddenly you come in and blow everything up. Okay, that makes sense. That's why you're my rival.
Yeah.
Right.
Rival.
It was like I had that handle, but okay. No,
You
just
did
go ahead.
all the work, and then I just went. Boop.
Oh man, that line is so good. It's superhero movie where someone's like, "I had that handled," and they're like, "No, you didn't." Janice, you saved the life of someone important, either to the city or yourselves. Who was it, and why are they important?
This is the one I wasn't prepared for with like my days of worrying. Someone important to us. Oh, since we're young Overwatch, maybe an Overwatch hero?
Yeah,
Like, and they saw us and they recruited us after that?
sounds good to me. Who is it?
Who? Um, um, for some reason I want to say Winston because he can Hulk out too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
For those of you that are not aware, Winston is a monkey who was raised on the
Yes.
moon to be a super smart scientist. So instead of getting that college degree, he decided to build a lightning gun and punch people in the face for a living.
And an
Kinda-
AI named Artemis, or is it Athena?
Something like
I
that.
think
But
it's Artemis.
gorillas are apes. I just like to point that out.
All right,
Yeah.
apes.
They're not
My
monkeys.
bad.
They're
I've been
not
schooled.
monkeys.
I have been
There
schooled.
they are.
I play some Winston, so let's try to respect,
As a Junkrat.
Excellent.
Let's be respectful.
Junkrat
Yeah.
Matt, Maine, I respect nothing.
Of course you don't. Gaming's overrated.
Everything you love, I kill.
I mean, if you see him, he doesn't even respect himself. His like fire's burning, has dirt all over himself.
I know. Actually, Dr. Junkrat has a very nice white lab coat, so
Does
Very
actually no
Dr.
dirt whatsoever. He's actually pretty stuffy.
all right, protege. In the end, we stuck together when it was all said and done. Why and how did we keep in contact?
I guess our troubled pasts connected us.
You teenagers and your troubled past.
Teenage angst. It's so intense. And I mean, I guess we just kind of I don't know. So like you mean like since the like throughout the years, or like what exactly do you mean kept in?
It happened somewhat recently.
Oh, okay. Kept in contact. I guess we got each other's Facebooks since it's like that day and age.
Excellent. Yeah.
You know.
Why not?
Why
I
not?
mean, it's you weren't checking out each other's MySpace pages, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
we sent the facts, you know.
Oh gosh.
Do you remember
I'll
pagers?
IM you over
Okay.
AOL IM. I don't know. Like
AIM, AOL.
Just give me
AIM.
just give me 20 minutes to connect real fast, and I'll send you an IM.
Smoke signals. There you go.
Excellent.
All right. So from Ilios to Ithaca, New York, Winston can travel a lot. Cool.
We're gonna skip relationships here on everyone's page. The very last thing in the bottom left corner of your playbook should be something called influence. And these are the people that you hand out the influence currency to. So for the bull, you have to give influence to your lover and your rival.
Right.
All right. So, let's see here. Your love is darkness, and your rival is Kike. No, that's not right.
Kike.
Kike. Kike is the guy from the movie. All right, Kike. Both of you should write down that you have one influence over our bull Abrams, and you can spend that to say things about them. It is a basic move called. Let's see.
Probably in moves too.
Basic move called influence. You can tell someone something like, hey, this is who you are. You're a horrible brute that punches people in the face. And it'll allow you to change how they see themselves and move things around. It's pretty cool. So let's figure out who else has got influence over everyone. After the bull, next in line is the Janus.
I don't think I have any moves that give me
You
influence.
give so your
or
influences. You give 2 influence to someone else.
oh, 2 influence to 1 person.
Let's see here. You look up to your teammate. They seem to have this superhero thing figured out. Give 2 Okay, so everyone on your team gets 2 influence over you.
Everyone on. Okay, that's
Okay.
great. That's brilliant.
Everyone else gets to write down that they have 2 influence over our Janice.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell her who she is at any time.
Yeah.
Don't be shy about it.
I'll be changing this and flip-flopping it. Okay, cool.
Nova, you get to pick whether you're happy or locked down.
Totally locked down.
Locked down? Okay. You give influence to one of your teammates.
I think the telekinetic telepath. I think that makes the most
Darkness?
sense. Yes.
You're giving it to darkness? Okay.
Yes. Darkness. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that makes the most sense.
All right, I think I know the answer to this, but I'm just going to ask anyway. Lexi, is darkness playful or all business?
Playful.
Okay. You give influence to 2 of your teammates.
Okay. I'll do it with let's see, let me pop out. Someone typed everyone out names out. Papia. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Papia. And I will go with let's see, Abrams. That was the Nova, is that right?
Mm,
No.
the ball.
The bull. Okay, no. I want to do the Nova.
That's
Okay.
Ike.
That's fine.
Enrique.
No, that's
Okay.
right.
Enrique. Okay, yes. I'll go with that.
Is it Kike or Ike?
Enrique.
Yeah. So the way that you said it the first time. So
Okay.
Ike.
Kike.
It's for the best.
I will also take Kiki. That's what my baby sister calls me.
Very cool.
Kiki. Excellent.
Yeah.
Did we
If
get
you
a
want
name for
Kiki.
that babysitter?
Her name
Babysitter?
is Monica.
Monica.
Monica Garcia. Monica Rosa Santiago Guadalupe Garcia. Garcia Guadalupe.
All right. Very cool.
All right, let me just make sure I got that right. Monica Rosa Santiago Guadalupe Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia Guadalupe.
Wrecked.
Thank you.
Thought I had it. I dropped it at the last second.
Almost.
Almost.
Monica. Yeah, she calls me Kiki because she can't say Kiki.
Some of you might be wondering, when are we going to stop talking about ourselves and get around to talking about ourselves? Well, that time is now. You are all flown out to the wonderful location of Watchpoint Gibraltar, located in the Mediterranean Sea, where it overlooks Gibraltar and cruise ships traveling across Europe. This is the headquarters to the Overwatch organization. It's a somewhat clandestine former superhero fighting team that was shut down after the government believed that it was too heavily infiltrated by mercenaries. They were too dangerous to be allowed to exist. Their members were all retired, forcibly or not. Recently, Winston, who you saved, has invited you to join the team now that they are reforming it to fight the evil mercenary forces of Talon. So, what do you all look like when you get off the dropship together? Are you traveling together, or is everybody like being edgy? Remember, you're teenagers trying to be cool. I'm curious.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be sticking close behind Kike, because I know Kike probably has some things covered here. But I feel like I'm a little bit out of my depth, but I'm trying to play it cool.
Are you currently in superhero outfit or?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Because this is how the 3 of them know me, as well as Winston probably. I don't know. Can Winston hack?
Winston can hack.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Okay. Since he programmed Athena or Artemis, I can't remember. Oh gosh,
Artemis.
Artemis. Thank you.
Abrams probably be like right next to Winston following.
All right.
Has his helmet
Darkness.
off and everything.
Have you
yeah,
already?
I'll probably-
You're stealthy, right? Have you just like appeared out of nowhere ahead of everyone?
Yeah, like I'm just kind of sitting there, like all cool. I have this kind of black charcoal gray scarf on, right? So like partially covers like like right here over my face.
Very cool.
Kind of blowing in the winds, just kind of like crushed up, like
Dude, that's so classy.
Kiki?
Papaya, you my biffle. You're my BFF, so I'm hanging with you.
Very cool.
I will. I will. We're kind of in the back. I think we're letting Abrams take the lead. That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
So, yeah, Winston is leading you all forward, and he sees darkness and is like, that's a very nice scarf you've got there.
Why, thank you. It does very well with blowing in the wind. That's why I got it. I saw it in the display window. They had a fan set up, and I was like, that's the scarf. That's the
Yeah.
one right there. That's what I need.
So he pulls out his glasses and goes over to a computer. Boop, 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 boop. He's like, there's no wind in here. That's curious.
Strange.
Well, you got to
That's
admit, the
strange.
sun, the coast, it's lovely outside. I'd love to soak up some rays, and I guess out of character, I do mean that quite literally.
Well, unfortunately, I'm afraid I have a bit of a mission for you. It seems that there's a new young Talon agent who is dominating the city of Rome. They're calling her the Prince.
And what do you want us to do about it?
Someone needs to stop her. Someone in an age-appropriate category. Adults can't be seen beating up children, of course.
Oh, of course.
But this is also
That's
good training for your time in Overwatch. We'd just like you to bring her in.
well,
Alive.
Yes,
I would like-
alive.
Gotcha.
Why would you suggest that? You sound like
I got a track record.
you sound like Reyes.
What has she been doing in Rome?
We're not very sure. She may not even have superpowers, but she seems to be manipulating the political stratosphere. For some reason, whenever she shows up in a general's entourage or a politician's background, their choices become very unusual. Very pro-Talon, anti-Omnic, anti-Overwatch.
Is there an election coming up soon? I mean, they already chose the Pope, right? So we're not talking that big.
Elections happen all the time. Plus, have you seen the... He just starts going, have you seen the Italian politicians lately? That Berlusconi guy is always on those bunga bunga parties. I mean,
I just wonder if there was something
the
that
real
would,
thing. Google it. Bunga
would have
bunga
Oh,
her
parties.
wow.
drawn out more if there's something that's happening. If there isn't, then I don't know Italian politics.
Neither do I.
So can I then
Not modern
so
politics.
can we use moves now? Like,
Yeah.
am I
well,
mindful of surroundings? Since I guess assuming when we go on the mission it'll be the fight, right?
Mm.
Is that correct? Or
yeah. Yeah. What do you
Okay.
want to do here?
well, I want to use my movie be mindful of your surroundings. I kind of want to know more about the prince. I want to know how is she doing this stuff. I want to know what are her abilities.
So, you have to use that before entering into a fight. So yeah, now is the time to do it.
Or
You
actually,
need
can I change that? Actually, can I change the question, or is it too late?
Well, you have to assess the situation. So we got to
Mhm.
roll for that first, and then you can ask the question.
Okay.
Let's see here. The assess move is basic moves.
One of the first of the, I think.
Yes, it's on number 1. Assess the situation. You roll superior,
Okay.
and there are some questions there that you can ask.
I don't have a situational bonus or penalty. Is that
You're
correct?
not.
Submit.
It's first roll of the night. Feel like I'm a golf announcer setting up.
Did it not roll?
Green's looking pretty
Submit.
clear right here. Wind's coming in 4 knots from the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to hit like this the little dice thing next to.
Yes. Do you
superior,
have a
right?
number put in there?
I do not.
Do you need to have a number put in there?
I guess so. Do I
You
do?
could put 0 if there's
Yeah.
no situational bonuses or anything.
Oh, true. Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
True.
You do still get to ask a question from the assess list.
Okay. Oh, there's an actual list.
Yes,
Where's
it's
the,
on the basic move sheet list. In the upper
Mhm.
right hand corner
Far on
is
the right. Yep.
assess.
All right. Thank
Yep.
you. That's it. Okay. What here can I use to? What is?
For those of you that are unfamiliar with the Apocalypse World system, whenever players fail a roll, that's when I get to do stuff. I never roll dice. So here we go. I'm going to pick something from my giant list of things that I can do to make their lives difficult.
I'm ready.
Yep.
It's a good thing I'm
Mm.
darkness, huh?
Ye-
So do I wait for you or?
No, you go
Are you
ahead.
good?
You go ahead.
All right,
Let's talk about this.
How could we best end the situation quickly? So I guess in the list. It seems like kind of.
Yeah, as you're looking around the Overwatch office on the computer, you can see where she goes to school. And it looks like, it's a Friday, but the weekend's coming up. She should still theoretically be in school. You could catch her there. End this quickly without having to chase her down across the Italian countryside.
What time is it? We're currently in Gibraltar.
You're in
long does it take-
Gibraltar. You got to
How long
move.
does
It's like maybe 1-2 hours difference, possibly.
Yeah, it's around. Listen, it's always high noon in Gibraltar.
the question is, how long does it take to get to Gibraltar to Rome?
About an hour.
About an hour flight.
You
Okay.
can catch her coming out of school if you leave now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, catching someone unawares, wouldn't that be a situational plus? Is this
Are
my,
you asking me or are you asking your
I'm
comrades?
asking my team A. I mean, because after that, then she's obviously going to be doing stuff, expecting resistance in some form. So I feel personally the best, catching her unawares, at least to a degree, might be not a bad idea.
Isn't it also a little bit, I don't know, ballsy pushing close to where she's in her, I don't know, main safe area? If school's safe to her, then wouldn't she see us directly as a threat instead of someone to counsel her maybe away from this?
We could always disguise ourselves as some new students.
Tourists. I can imagine tourists.
Or even tourists. I guess we don't have the Italian accent, so.
No, we don't. I don't
Or we
ask
could-
me to try.
Or we could even we could be exchange students, or they do that a lot, right?
Yeah.
And that we're trying to find some place and ask her to show us where to go, and theoretically we should know where that thing is, so then we can have some sort of setup to try to persuade her to come to our side.
So you want to do this without masks first, is what I'm hearing. Because I can do that. I'm great for that.
I
So
mean, I
the-
think
We're the cheerleading squad, the international cheer, we're the debate team, chess club. All 4 of us would have to be in some kind of team.
Well, we got different
we're ju-
backgrounds.
We just
I
so
mean,
happen to
drama.
No, I'm just saying we just so happen to be a bunch of international exchange students all arrive on the same day looking for the same person.
Okay, yeah.
I can
Well,
say you guys-
we could have a what's it called? Bait. There we go. Someone can approach her and then have everyone there.
I mean, that sounds like
that,
me.
that's a little intimidating.
It is still, yeah. Like that's a pretty nasty surprise for someone who can, I don't know, to influence other people's thoughts. I mean, I'm not ruling it out. Sounds like a plan. I can come up to her, ask her, dove tour guide, and she'll try and point out, hopefully. And maybe I'll just walk around a corner with her, the prince of Rome. Okay.
The reference to Machiavelli.
I know. Il principe. We could do that. And should we be on that flight now?
Yeah, I guess we could be discussing this on the plane
Okay.
while we're heading over there. We have a whole hour, so we should probably get going.
So,
Yeah.
every
She's
adult.
in Rome. She lives in Rome. She has parents. That's the only other last question I've got.
Yes. Yep. She lives in Rome.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
Has parents. Yes. She's not an orphan. Or have a incredibly tragic backstory
Well, no,
like
or
the rest
like
of
at
you.
boarding school.
Yeah.
If we happen to detain her for an extraordinary amount of time, she may be missed. I don't know.
Yes, that will definitely be true.
right? So if she's at boarding school, it doesn't matter. But if she's got parents that are waiting for her at home, or an Italian grandmother, then
Oh my, that's something to be feared.
Italian
Yeah.
grandmother. I mean, now that you said it, it's gonna have to happen.
I got
waiting for her to come back.
There's this thing called influence. We spoke briefly about it earlier, and it's gonna come into play now. All adults that you meet have influence over you. And then of course you all have influence over each other. The Winston is gonna pull our bull aside and say, Abrams,
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, you don't have to always try to be so dangerous, kid. It's okay to just be a normal person. That's who you are on the inside. So here's my question. Do you agree with him or not?
No,
Okay.
I'm not normal.
You need to reject his influence.
Just rolling a flat 2d6.
Yep, you roll 2d6, and we see what happens here.
Uh-oh.
Because he's trying to shift your labels.
Win? Yes, I
Yes.
am. That's because I'm a bad person.
What?
Eight.
What is happening?
I'm trying to
It's-
change the way his stats work.
Yeah, all adults have influence over us because we're kids.
Okay.
And
You
Eight.
tune him out, and you don't listen to him. You stay the way you are. You get to choose one. Clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift any label you want up and down, your choice, or cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them. So if you cancel his influence, he'll never be able to do this to you again.
I think I'll just mark a potential.
Okay. How do you act to prove them wrong and show that you are dangerous?
I'm gonna go straight walk through a regular door that's still closed for some odd reason. Just want to walk through and just nonchalantly walk through.
It's
and
the
leave like a-
it's the big Gibraltar door,
Yeah,
and they're
just-
like prepping it for a match versus Talon, and you just walk through it.
yeah, and I leave the Abrams size hole through it.
There's a whole team of six Talon agents there just waiting, and they're like, "What? I didn't know we could go through that thing." Yeah. You hop on your dropship, and you are all on your way to Rome. And in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, it says "Arriving in Rome" for some reason.
how long has that been there?
No.
It's a new kind of billboard.
Perfect.
It's just hovering. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh wait, no, it's that globe thing or whatever that's got the
Yeah, it's in
projected-
the center of the dropship. Yep.
yeah.
There's like little holographic messengers all throughout the dropship. Perfect. You arrive in Rome with no problems. A lot of people are talking about the prince when you get off the dropship. Everyone is just like, "Oh, I heard the prince was supporting, this agenda, Proposition 23." Of course, they're all speaking Italian, but you understand it because, I don't know.
Game reasons.
Special things given by
Everyone you're
Winston
passing is actually an American tourist.
And I know about Italian politics and give a damn because
and daily
Same-
news.
same logic.
Yeah.
All
I,
right.
I like to think that Abrams seeing like subtitles in the bottom of it. They're actually telling the Abrams, like,
Hang
seeing
on.
subtitles.
He sidesteps because someone's wearing a really white outfit.
Yeah, no, there's like a white wall. He's like, crap. There we go.
Well, what's this Proposition 23 or whatever it is?
Are you stopping to ask somebody?
Yeah, because it's relevant. I am.
Yeah, you stop and speak to older Italian gentleman with Virgil Levenger mustache, like the bloop.
I'm
And
not
he's
in my
got
Harlequin mask,
spiky
yeah.
white hair, and he's like, "Ah, young lady, you look so strange to me."
But I'm not wearing my Harlequin mask if I'm going in without costume.
Oh, okay. You're just dressed normally?
I'm just foreign. Yeah.
American, right?
Yeah, what gave me away?
Yes. Well, the fact that you are speaking the English.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Uh,
That giveaway. Pardon me, but I heard you talking with your friends over here about this Proposition 23.
Oh, yes, yes. We're going to be dissolving the military. We don't need it anymore.
Really dissolving the military?
Oh, yes, yes. We're just going to hire talent to run everything.
Oh,
Yeah, very trustworthy group of mercenaries. They've decided to come in and just run the government for us. It works out perfectly for everyone. Low
Oh,
cost military.
I
It's very
mean,
nice
low
of
cost military is pretty good. It's just that, I mean, just speaking as a student of general history and no great specialist, I know Italy's sort of got a thing with dictators, and I don't know who runs Talon.
No, everything is fine. They'll be, listen, everything is fine. The prince said so. She's very nice.
Really? Oh, well,
You
so
seem
you,
just like her, except maybe not as nice.
oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay.
Pretty
She's the
nice.
nicest. It's okay to not be the top at something, huh?
I'd like it. Does she speak to you personally? I mean, does she make?
You know, I'd seen her before speaking at the crowd.
Huh.
I walk up to Popeye and I just sort of gently grab her and thank you for your time. Popeye, we should leave them to their politics. I'm
Okay.
sure he.
He's like waving goodbye. He's like, "Do you
God
want
damn-
some hard candy before you go?"
No,
So-
thank you. God, thank.
Like the strawberry ones.
Yeah.
I would imagine every Italian you meet is going to say they know the prince.
Really?
I would not doubt it.
Well, it seems like they have power over just crowds, whoever they address. Like, to think, if I could manage that kind of presence on stage, I'd be a shoo-in on any Broadway production. But I mean, like, this might be a problem. And we learned something today.
Absolutely.
Maybe
That's for sure. And we can see we're in the airport now.
don't drop off position, whatever.
Yeah.
So
You're
so
coming
yeah.
away from the airport.
So coming away
So-
from the airport. So then I tell the team like Popeya's got to. How do I Popeye? Is that how I prefer I say your name? I realize I might not be pronouncing.
Yeah, Popeye is fine.
Popeya, it's if the prince's influence does reach this far, that's either an extended range, or maybe it's reaches this long. I don't know what that means. So it's a good thing to keep note of. Is the distance from her? Is it if you've even come into contact with her and you stay influenced for however long, or maybe he just really likes the prince and voting.
Yeah, very politically minded
He
individual.
likes the prince and Italian politics, but it's a good thing to keep note of because that's
the prince in Italian politics and not the artist formerly known as.
it's exceptionally powerful if her reaches this far. I'm assuming the school is not near there.
Probably Queen Bee, if I had to take a guess. Okay. Then, yeah, we definitely got to be careful somehow. Do you have any ideas?
I think we go. I mean, your idea about bumping into her, the school seems at least to be the least scary tactic.
Hmm.
Approaching her in her safe place gently,
Yes.
and darkness can probably sense things from there.
Hmm. I mean, I've only got strings. I can only kind of sort of see. Whatever. I've got good senses and a feel for where she reaches. I don't know. Or where people do. Like, the strings between the four of us is pretty thin right now, but they're there.
We're
It's
foreign exchange students going to a new school. We'll find her there and see what happens.
Okay. Cool.
We have to do our best to try to befriend her, perhaps. Just to,
But hopefully
start a
not
dialogue. Yes.
under her spell.
I think we should have a mandatory check-in points each day, maybe a couple of times, just to kind of make sure that the person is still kind of right in the head. You know, we don't know how she could have
That's a good
affected
idea.
their thinking, because if there's four of us, even maybe go to the points where we have one person do it in order to minimize the ability.
Infection?
Right, the ability of her, being able to feed thoughts into the multiple of our heads.
All right, that guy sounds good for you guys, but for me, I cannot be convinced as a kid. He's like 6'3", looks like a full man.
I mean, I understand that,
Yeah.
Abrams.
I want to see if I can get a job as the gym teacher.
Perfect. Well, we're with you. You're our coach for international
Yeah.
exchange. and
Yeah,
we're looking
definitely.
for a job.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Looking for a job, international exchange. Typically, that's okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we need to try and find the prince while she's getting home from school. Her school. Yeah.
Now, does it have to be today? Could we try to catch her on the way to school and be like, "Oh, you go this way to school too? Well, why don't we walk together?" And then we can start broaching conversation. I just thought I don't know what the how big of a time crunch we're on with trying to get this taken care of. Though I would like to be more on the side of caution than try to speed through and try to get it done. Just because we're dealing with something that's pretty powerful. If someone can influence your thoughts, that's pretty.
But isn't this proposition gonna get signed very soon, like in the very near future? It sounded like it to me.
I look at a newspaper.
It's in Italian.
It's in Italian.
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
Spanish.
but it says-
I'm
Ah.
Hispanic Latino.
Ah,
Yeah,
of
there you go.
course, of course.
Cognates.
Yeah.
What day proposition proprio 23 and
What are you
Okay.
looking for?
just there's this proposition 23.
Yep.
And when is the date of an election?
Monday.
And it's Monday. And what day
Monday.
is today?
It's Friday.
Friday.
So
Friday. We have the weekend.
that's it. We sure do.
When is the voting period?
Friday.
Proposition.
It's on
No,
Monday.
Monday.
It's on. The actual vote. Okay.
Yep,
All right.
yep,
I didn't know.
So we got an entire weekend to try and avoid Talon becoming the rulers, dictators, the
Italy?
oligarchy of Rome.
Do we know what she looks
Okay.
like?
No.
We have no idea. We should probably figure out what she looks like.
And
We could do
where's
that at her school because she will be the queen bee of wherever she is.
Where's the
We should
school?
probably do that today.
Yeah.
Let's do that today.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to the principal for a job.
Wait. Which high school does she go to?
You know which high school.
We know what
Uh,
high
Oh, we know which high school. Okay.
No,
all
this-
right.
Yeah, that's what you got at the beginning.
Winston Hacker skills.
Nikolai
Yes.
Machiavelli High School.
that
Gotta stay on brand there.
sounds like a pretty violent high school.
I mean, everybody's trying to backstab each other constantly.
That's
Yeah,
Social
they're like-
circles, mean girls. Oh God.
Yeah.
Looking to have more military superiority.
Hmm.
So it's probably built into the side of a hill, and everything's all crammed together because it's Rome, and it's an ancient city.
7 Hills of.
Yes, and it's a open plaza format, so like all of the school buildings open out into the plaza, and you can observe from a distance what's happening as someone that is clearly the prince comes out, fawned on by courtiers from all the other grades. She looks like a young Olivia Munn wearing like a black dress with the Italian flag down one side kind of thing. Very Overwatch costume from the
Very-
Olympic Games.
Yeah, there you go.
Very patriotic.
Yeah, and she's just kind of flipping her hair and listening to people talk to her. They're doing that thing in anime where someone will offer a bento box with their head down while walking beside somebody, kind of thing, and she's just kind of like,
I don't like her.
I mean, we know what she looks like now, and like I said, Queen Bee.
she's being high schooly and not being violent. Well, that's good.
So,
Do we see any people? Are there any people that look not like courtiers, but actual people she talks to? I mean, she can't just keep to herself all the time.
a fantastic question. Why don't you roll to assess again?
There you go.
Nothing bad will ever happen, and at one point you'll succeed.
Woohoo!
All
Got it.
right, that's a 10.
Nice.
So you're gonna get a bunch of questions here.
Cool.
Nice.
You're gonna be able to ask 3.
3. Okay. So, oh wait, do I have to get through to the actual assess? Let me see.
Yeah, the actual assessments.
Let's see.
Because basic moves are super cool.
What here can I use to I guess
Oh, there's some eerie music going on.
Yeah,
I
Very-
know. Where did this come from?
Roll 20. I don't know.
um,
Virgil
All
Lavender.
right.
where can I use what here can I use to, I guess, win over her friendship?
The only thing that she seems to be accepting from other people are little trays of sushi. Like, people are offering her food and homework and like their cool scarves, but occasionally someone will put forward like a platter of California roll, and she'll be like, and then be like point at them, and everyone's like, "Oh, that person's so cool now."
They've been blessed. Okay. Oh, let's see. Then,
You don't have to ask all of your questions immediately.
I don't.
No. If you want to
Then-
save them until
That's
the end, they go away when we shift to another location or another scene. But if
Right.
you,
Okay, so we're still here, right? So
Yep.
I could be like, well, guys, I mean, as you can see by my getup, my ninja getup, I'm actually an amazing sushi chef, and clearly this looks like something that she's really into. As my weeaboo's nature, I've obviously been trained in these arts. I can make her some really, really good sushi, and something that she cannot deny. And I can try to, I guess, try to bribe her to get on her good side.
Well, what if that makes you, number one, the target of her influence, and number two, what if that actually isn't what we need to gain influence over her? What I'd like to do is similar to what Lexi just did, but I want to use Pierce the Mask,
okay,
if I may.
let's see here. Here's the
As from
mask.
what I see, when you pierce someone's mask to see the person beneath, roll plus mundane, which I'm super good at for some reason. On a 10 plus, ask 3. On a 7 and 9, ask 1. Otherwise,
Let's do it.
GM. Yeah, so here's my mundane roll. And
Don't
there's
suck.
no situational bonus or penalty because no one's. Yeah.
Don't suck.
Kapow!
How is that even
Wow.
possible? Wow, box
Oh.
cards right there.
Matt
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was a major success. Pierce the mask. What I need to know. First, what are you really planning?
She is so bored. The prince is so incredibly bored, and she's just looking to have something going on in her life that feels real. You can see it from the way that she's just like so done with everybody in high school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Secondly, how could I get your character to join Overwatch instead of Talon?
At some point, you're gonna have to talk to her and convince her of that. She
Yeah.
seems like maybe logic might win her over.
Okay. And then third question, how do I gain influence over you so that you pay attention
Sushi.
to this
It'd be
sushi?
sushi, yeah.
Sushi. Okay, so then with that reaffirmed, I think and say to Darkness, yeah, that sushi thing could actually work. Let's give her a bribe, tell her that Overwatch is amazing, and when she sees the logic of everything that we're doing, you can try and persuade her. Maybe? And I'm
Well,
looking to Kike for some affirmation here, and Abrams as well.
Pope, did you share the information about her being bored?
Yeah, she's really super bored with this.
I think she might be looking for us. People like us. People
why don't we
not normal.
I don't know.
why don't we show her? Is what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Like,
Small
it doesn't
doesn't have to be a huge display.
right, but something that'll pique her interest. We have sushi on the side too, because everyone loves, like, she clearly likes sushi, and I wouldn't actually mind some sushi either. It was a long flight here, and you have no idea how long I was
It
sitting
was an hour.
on that wall. You have no idea how long I was sitting on that wall waiting for you guys in order to have that cool entrance.
You got
So
there at the same time that
I'm-
we did.
It was pretty
I got
stylish.
I got there before.
Yeah.
What do we?
Sure.
What do we call? What do we call?
Team A.
No, I mean, I know we're Team A, but are we mutants? Are we superheroes?
We're heroes. We're the heroes of Overwatch, or the younger Team A Overwatch.
The younger
Overwatch characters are called heroes.
Well,
the
sure, I
new
mean,
Overwatch.
That's what I mean. Is it the group of gifted students are called X-Men, but they are also called mutants.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a a more mundane name for what
I think heroes is the general blanket term, isn't it?
It's
GM?
heroes. Yep.
Right.
Very
for
Okay.
special kids.
Let's see.
Hmm. I see what you're going with. That's a good point, though. Then yeah,
It's more so that she knows we're like her.
we're like her. We
Not
can
like-
provide a challenge.
Yes.
We can entertain her
Yes.
and provide excellent sushi.
That sounds like a good
Maybe-
idea. It's mostly what you guys should focus on.
Mhm.
I'm not good with talking to people.
yeah.
You can really help with the display then.
So-
Prove that you are in fact a challenge for her.
I have bad news for you, my good friend
no.
Abrams.
Oh yeah.
As she's walking, the crowd around her begins thinning as someone does the Assassin's Creed like push everyone swim through the crowd thing. They're wearing dark sunglasses and have a
that's
military cut now, but it's definitely the tall super soldier figure of JJ. He seems to be walking 2 steps behind her on her right-hand side, and whenever anyone that isn't wielding sushi gets near her, he just like face palms them and pushes them back.
Dang,
Yeah,
she
that's
really likes sushi.
I look at Abrams.
You saw
'cause I
JJ?
think I know. Do I know what JJ looks like? Because I blew up the place.
Yeah. You all saw him.
Okay.
Well, could we? I mean, since I can't make the sushi and stuff. Can I not present it to her in order to get close, and then maybe I mean, clearly she has physical capabilities, right? Maybe challenge her to a contest of strength and agility, since I also have high.
I'd say
And
since JJ's here, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Really?
If I'm
Abrams?
going to try to impress, I can challenge JJ.
Do you really mean kill, and not metaphor?
Please don't.
Okay, not kill. All
I
right.
look at his eyeballs, and I don't know.
But like,
It's hard to
Put
tell.
him
You think he thinks he means it, but you can't tell.
put him down a peg, right?
Okay, not kill. I shouldn't use that word kill.
Unalive.
Take him down. Oh, that'd be kill. All right,
That's-
let's not. It's not a kid show.
That's true.
I can take him down a few pegs, and then we can also bring him in.
Very cool. Then yeah, let's start with the sushi idea. Challenge him when she tastes how great it is. Yeah. This will work. And I
Yeah,
can help with that.
the
I can
best
do it.
part is that we can also be talking to her while it's going on. Trying to get buddy with her.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
I guess I have to run real fast with my super, physical capabilities, I guess. I'll use those to quickly go to a fresh seafood market with a sushi appropriate fish
Mhm.
and quickly.
What is the
That-
thing from Bleach? Do you shunpo? Or is it like after images? I'm
Shunpo?
curious how your super speed running goes.
Is it a
well,
Naruto run?
it's not a Naruto run. No. 'cause
Oh.
that's-
feel like
you're not very balanced. No, I would say it's more like I guess more like Shunpo. I feel like you think of like Genji, like it's kind of like shifting, but it's kind of a continuous sort of thing. It's not like a one thing. But I can also run on the walls as well, so I can quickly navigate through Rome, which is very crowded, by just kind of running.
Do you scream parkour at any point?
Yes. Do I shoot? Like leaping from like the different sides of the buildings. But yeah, so I return then with the makings for sushi, and I quickly and definitely put together a couple different rolls and some sashimi. Going off of what I was seeing, she was accepting. Seemed like she liked fresh fish.
California rolls too. Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm giving the prince different taste in sushi than me. Otherwise, it'd just be all eel, barbecued eel all day.
Mm.
We have some like
Oh,
fish
you're
egg
like
ones,
my brother.
too.
Yeah.
So imagine we're getting like a whole box full of sushi, and I'm just carrying it. It's
All
like
right.
it's like a shipping crate worth a box too. It's just
Yeah,
just-
yeah, just like lifting it up over your head.
And I'm like, wait, no,
That's
mine's in there too.
what? Whoops. Okay.
So what's the plan to approach her?
We can't just walk up to her.
I mean, you're teenagers. I know that can't be the plan. We can't just walk up to her. She's too cool.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
I,
I'm thinking I'll just call JJ out
I think
right
that's
now.
I think
Really?
JJ!
I need my Harlequin
I
mask.
challenge you.
It's got to be the don't be bored. We're like you.
Yeah, I mean, I probably look like a cosplayer, so I could be like, my ninja get up. So, that might be kind of.
Are we? So we're doing this in costume since JJ is here now.
You guys cannot be in costume. I could be in costume.
I want to be in
I
costume.
was in costume this entire
Oh,
time.
okay.
I'll grab my Harlequin mask and put it on.
Okay, I go in costume then.
What I mean,
think
all
I'm
you do is
missing
put on a
one,
new
two.
T-shirt, right?
What, me? Oh, no,
No,
him. Yeah.
no, him.
Yeah.
He just he swaps out for the undestroyable T-shirt.
But with pants on, right?
Yeah, pants.
With pants.
I mean, he's gonna lose the pants before the end of the scene.
Oh, I
You have
should
to
have
know
asked
that.
for unbreakable pants. Someone can call Overwatch and tell them to bring that in.
Is that what you're saying to them?
Mithril pants. Mithril.
I'm saying this, yeah.
Is that your turnaround and be like, the secret is I'm always angry? You're just like, I should have asked for unbreakable pants. Rawr!
My clothes are there.
Oh my god. Yeah, set the stage for me, Abrams. JJ hasn't seen you yet. He's walking in the shadow of the prince.
Is he nearby? Is there like civilians near him?
Yeah, he's keeping the crowd back from the prince.
So I can't just straight up tackle him without hurting someone.
I mean, if you start charging, they'll probably scatter.
Okay, I probably what Abrams going to do? He was kind of just come in from the side there to his probably right side and just yell out, "JJ!" and just immediately start running after him. Hopefully, the crowd's going to disperse from the loud yelling.
Yeah, the crowd starts moving away. The prince looks over at you, she side eyes, and then she turns back to face JJ, ignoring you, and she just says, "Deal with this."
Okay, well, I'm still charging after him.
Yeah, JJ's taking off his glasses and putting them in his pants and, like, preparing to fight. And as you're running forward, he's just like, "You're nothing, Abrams. You're nothing. You sure you want to do this again without your friends to back you up?"
I had you handled last time until Kick. Forgot your name already.
Yeah.
KK?
Do you stumble while you're running forward? God, what's her name? KK?
Screw it. Yeah.
All right. It sounds like you're directly engaging a threat, right? You're going in for some kicks and punches?
Straight up tackle through a wall.
Oh, okay. I would say that's reshaping your environment and overcoming an obstacle.
Is it insurmountable?
It
Let's not
is.
change the scenario yet. I saw 2 questions.
But
Oh,
but
yeah,
I can do in the China shop, I can destroy something.
Yes,
Two more
you are unleashing your powers, right? Let's see.
Could I
here.
use physics? What's physics for that? And use danger?
Let's see here.
Because I'm going to put him through a wall.
Yeah, I understand that. Let me look over your moves list to help you make the best choice possible here. All right, so you have physics with physics. When you unleash your powers to barrel through an instant... Okay, so you are using unleash your powers, and you're rolling with danger. Let's do it.
No situational bonus.
No situational
Full hit.
bonus.
Mhm.
All right, so full hit in response. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
You push him right through a wall of this Italian marble schoolyard.
Yep.
The Roman columns begin to crumple into dust, and everyone's just like, "Ah!" Except for a couple people that are like, "Yeah, this is awesome," but whatever that is in Italian. Stupone!
Fantastica! Stupenda! I don't know.
Yeah, you push him right into a classroom. He's like locked with you. He's just like, "Ah!" You're not really hurting him. He's just as strong as you are. So pushing him through a wall won't do anything. But
Yeah.
you're now in a classroom. There's like Aristotle statues looking down on you, and Socrates. They're on
Judging.
big pedestals looking down. There's lots of breakable stuff all over the place in this classroom. There's a mobile of the solar system hanging above you.
I imagine One Wing Angels playing as well. It's about the equivalent.
He steps on a MP3 player that starts playing One Winged Angels. Yes. He just looks at you and says, "You're weak. You're so weak."
Are we?
You're all either out in the open schoolyard or watching this from a distance. If you want to
Then-
follow in, you can go.
Would this be? It's not entering a battle against a dangerous foe as a team.
Not yet, because he's kind of gone in alone without
Yeah,
really.
I literally just charged through him in a wall.
I need to follow quickly.
All
with
right.
my super agility.
That you are now activating the team fighting rules. So who is your team's leader?
Since we have a famous sushi chef among us, I'm gonna say Darkness is.
Okay, Darkness.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, Darkness.
All
In the
right.
battle against the Prince and JJ, what is your objective?
Obviously, our objective is to try to secure the prince. That was the main reason we came here. We're trying to stop the law from passing. So I think while Abrams distracts JJ, I think most of the team needs to try to do what the original plan was to try to engage the prince in conversation and try to obviously lead in with this scenario as to the different things that maybe we can offer her.
Wait. So it's not short and simple. Let's impress the prince. Is that what you're saying, or you're specifying Abrams fights him, we support her?
It's let me just simplify
Well-
this really quickly.
Yeah.
Abrams, do you agree with all of that, or is your objective to fight JJ?
Oh, his objective is to fight JJ.
All right, excellent. So not everyone is on the same page.
Okay.
Right. No, I didn't mean like everyone go. I mean like
I mean,
we'll split the team up, right?
The
We have-
idea-
we have two objectives here now.
Team mechanics.
I mean, the idea was to have Abrams fight JJ and beat him to try to
To show that we
show
are
how great Overwatch is.
Does everyone trust Darkness?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Because-
So at the start of a battle, you begin with 1 team point. You add 2 more.
Mhm.
You are not fighting with the same purpose, and you're unprepared. So your pool of 3 drops a 2. You can give anyone from your team points from this pool 1 for 1. So you can say, "I would like to help you. Here is 1 team point."
Cool. So,
or
when-
you can be like, "I'm going to ignore the team and steal a point from myself," and then you get to talk about how dangerously selfish you are.
I'm really a stupid alien. No,
we're leveraging
actually,
Abrams' display.
actually, now that I think about it, impressing her obviously will help. If we were to beat JJ, that would be a blow against her thinking Talon is such a impressive organization. So if we beat him, then that would be helping our cause of converting her to our, to Overwatch. So I
And
think-
we have sushi.
and we have an amazing sushi anytime, any place.
Mhm.
So I think that I want to give actually. Can I give both points to Abrams, but can I still have say someone go and talk to the prince?
Yeah. How are
Okay.
you team attacking with Abrams?
So I rush in as well because I can assist because it seems like they're both super strong.
So are you.
And so am I, exactly. And so with my super speed and stealth, I can get behind him and hit critical points that will hopefully, be able to turn the tide.
Oh man, this
I-
is Goku and Piccolo versus Vegeta, where Piccolo keeps warping in and hitting Vegeta from behind. He's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Yes.
Except I'm not green.
Mm.
And then I guess the Nova Ike will go with me as well because she's very powerful, and Papia with her drama training obviously we'll know, certain things to say in order to hopefully, start up a conversation.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Abrams, next time you roll anything, you get +2. I'm curious, Arnova, are you following the team in to fight JJ?
I am going to support Abrams.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Excellent.
Would have told you that
directly
he could handle it.
attack. Yes.
Is that what happened? A bunch of people show up and you're like, I can handle this.
Yes. But that's what he always says, and I know he always says it, and
I can
and I
handle
still
it.
go in anyway, ready to support.
So
But
as
I know JJ is his. I think he hates him more than me slightly. So I'm gonna leave him to it.
Okay. Well,
Directly to JJ.
someone needs to make a move here. So what's happening?
well, JJ just said that was nothing, so Connor's gonna not Connor. I'm not Connor.
That's right,
Abrams.
Connor.
No, you're not.
Come on,
Not
Connor.
right now. You're Panda the Mod.
Connor Wilson comes in, everyone.
What the hell's going on? Abrams there locked in with him. It's like, yeah, maybe nothing to you, but you were always second rate in the program. And he just headbutts him
All right.
and then just shoves him through another wall.
Okay. I still feel like this is directly engaging a threat here. You're trading blows with him.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll plus danger, and let's see how this goes.
Is it plus
for
2
you.
as well?
Yes.
2.
Well, okay. I don't know what hacks you guys are using all night tonight, but
Loaded dice.
they're pretty
I
good.
didn't roll
Yeah.
right.
That's because it's all gonna be on me. I very often roll terrible.
It's supposed to be plus 5.
I mean, that's more
Or
than
it can
good
only go
enough,
up to
my
4. Never mind.
friend.
Nothing. Believe me.
Yeah, so you begin trading blows with him at a 10 plus. You get to pick 2 options under that move. You can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity, or impress, surprise, or frighten them.
Ooh, impress.
I'm gonna take resist or avoid their blows. And then
That's a good plan.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Always good plan. And then impress, surprise.
Okay.
Doing
Like
this
what
to
happened?
impress Prince.
Mhm.
Okay. You begin laying the beat down on him. He tries to counter the beat down, and he's very straightforward. He's just bam, 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 right in the breadbasket, right in the abs. How do you resist or avoid these blows?
Just straight up fighting him martial arts, like blocking it, pushing aside. Let the helmet take some of it.
Yeah. As this happens, you push him back through another wall, and there is a teacher's lounge that you burst into, and all the teachers, all their coffee goes everywhere. There's marble dust because the whole building's made out of marble for no apparent reason.
No apparent
And
reason.
it's covered in coffee color now.
It's the best. It's the best.
Oh, rip.
It is. You high-end your mic out, and it blows out, man. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
I don't know.
I can
Speak-
try
They're
and learn. I don't
excited
know what the deal is.
Do you have a high gain on?
Not really. It's
Oh.
just with the zap, I think.
I don't know, man. I would lower the gain a little bit if you've got it. Audio problems, everyone. Welcome to streaming.
Audio problems. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is Twitch. Audio and visual problems never happen. What are you talking about? So yeah, they are doing their thing. I know what I want to do.
Well, something happens with our good friend, the bull, JJ. So JJ is just like, you're not gonna make me back down here, Abrams. It's not like last time. Your little Nova friend isn't here to help you. And he just, you could see that tenacity that made him so good, and you start feeling kind of insecure. Like maybe there's a reason that he got invited to join Talon, the super mercenary program, and not you.
Can I
Mark,
be?
go ahead.
I would say, I mean, I'm on my way in there, right? So I can
Yes.
pop in, right?
Yes.
And as the team leader, I can rally my troops, my team, in order to, remind him why he's here, why he's with us, and to give him um, that extra backing
Absolutely.
to keep going forward.
You can comfort or support him to help him clear the insecure condition.
Yes, you can.
I would like to support him.
All right. Roll plus mundane.
Yes, do.
The two of you start engaging in the Piccolo Goku combo of attacks. He's holding his ground. 7 to 9. We've
So
got
close.
some things coming up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do I hear?
You have some choices here, Abrams.
Okay.
You could clear a condition if you wanted to, or you can mark potential, or you can shift your labels around. That depends. Do you want to stay insecure? Tiny insecure? The weight of the world crushing you from all around?
Due to defend.
That was bad.
Like someone trying to change my stats?
No. She's just trying to either remove your condition, mark a potential for you, or shift your labels if you open up to her with her support. So that means you won't get that minus whatever to your whatever roll.
I'll remove condition.
Cool.
Excellent. All right. You no longer feel insecure with your friend backing you up in the fight. And it really seems to steam JJ up. He's just like, ah, coward, you can't fight me alone anymore. You need help from a girl.
That makes me angry though, right? That's
Kiki.
sexism.
Mm.
Kiki, I think you were running in here, right?
But
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Abrams. He's gonna wrap what he's doing.
he will Abrams will reply to that as in, "You take that back, you son of a bitch."
Whoa.
Oh.
Just became PG-13.
Cover
I
your
grab him,
ears.
throw him up to the
Kids
ceiling.
in the chat, cover your ears, please.
Yes, earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Yes, earmuffs.
Yeah, we Mortal Kombat into the next fighting stage as you throw him up through the ceiling, and then I guess everyone moves up there.
We just like kind of hop up, like right, and then how it usually goes.
At least there's no spikes on the ceiling for some reason. That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
But yeah, is Kiki doing the next thing, or can I try?
I will. So, I'm not quite sure how this works. There's a charge your powers, which I don't know what that means. I see a wield your powers, and I see an unleash your powers, and they all sound like the same thing.
It's a little bit different for you because you're a Nova.
Okay.
You have the burn ability, and you need to use that in order to begin using your powers.
Okay. So I don't. How do I burn?
You charge your powers up by rolling just 2d6, and we'll see how good you get as you begin to charge yourself up.
So when you charge up your powers, roll plus conditions. You currently have marked. I don't have any conditions
don't have
marked, so
any.
I'm just gonna roll straight up.
Yep.
2d6. And then on a hit, I hold 3 burn. That's what.
Yep. Can you go Super Saiyan?
Go Super
That's what-
Saiyan.
So right now I'm following. I'm making sure that Abrams is really not in danger. He's got it under control. I see that Darkness, she's fine. Or maybe I don't know. She got a little red-eared. That sexist comment.
Yes.
Yeah. So
She's
I
salted.
said,
She's so
Yeah, so-
salted.
I'm
She
salty. I'm
felt it.
super salty.
Yeah. He get. He's locked down, so he's keeping an eye. It's like the referee in a UFC match. Okay, like these blows are fine. They look bad, but they're okay. So he's just gonna start charging up his powers. Okay, so that's just roll. Okay, and then it's roll.
I wish I had a Super Saiyan filter so I could be like, my hair's turning yellow.
It's not like a face rig thing. I imagine it is.
That's bad.
6.
All right, let's see what happens when you fail to charge up your powers.
Oh, no.
You hold 2 burn. Okay, so you have 2 burn, but you also get to take 3 conditions.
3.
Yes, that's really bad. You're feeling angry, afraid, and insecure.
3, afraid and insecure. Okay.
Yeah, you're seeing all this happen, and you're just like, what is going on here? I don't know what's happening anywhere. Oh my goodness. And then you'll feel reality flood through your fingers and know that you can warp the cosmic energies. What do you want to do with those cosmic energies?
Can I come in? Can I roll support again
Yes, you
with her?
can.
Because I do have influence with her, right? Or no, she has influence over me. All right, because
You should both have influence over each other, I think.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
cool. I
gave
didn't know that was
you-
both ways.
Yeah, I gave
so
you
I wanna-
the influence over me.
I want to come in and comfort her. And yeah,
It's all right.
it's
He's-
all right.
He's got
Chill.
toxic
It's-
masculinity. He'll grow out of it in 10 or
It'll
15
get-
years.
Listen,
10 or
this-
15. Why is it gonna be so long?
I don't set the rules.
It's just like
Okay.
elementary school kids, they kick you in the shins. They like you. So I roll. Is it mundane still?
It's
Or,
mundane, yeah.
All right, and I have the +1, right? from
Does
the
he
info.
like you or does he like you?
We're about to find out. Oh wait, situational bonus +1. So
They
I heard sensuation, not situational.
Amazing.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I get to make 2 moves here because you guys have failed twice in a row now.
Oh no.
So good.
But misses, don't you mark potential or something?
Yes, you both get to mark experience, or potential as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mark 1 potential, and I have
Yes.
2 burn in reserve.
Yes, you do.
What's happening?
Hey, AP, you jinxed it. You said, what are these hacks
No,
you're using?
I have 3 burns. I have 2 burns
Yeah.
or 3?
You have
You
2
have
burns.
2.
You get 2 burns when you fail on the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. And the more burns I have, the better for me. So even though I like as a teammate she was doing that, I'm happy she didn't succeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some moves now here. My good friend Lexi.
Uh-huh.
You're like being the cheering section and being like everything's fine, and then you go from 1 second you're there, and then the next second there's a U-sized hole in the wall as the camera just sees his fist like there, and then it's gone. As you get thrown through a wall and back out into the courtyard and land near the prince and our Janice.
Bye.
Hello.
And yeah, JJ's just like clearing some blood around his mouth and is just like, Abrams, I see you keep picking weak teammates, just like you.
You're not the one bleeding. Oh shit.
I
I punch him. I punch him into the room where there's one guy in the desk, no idea what's going on.
Rip.
You
He's like-
blew out
He's like
again.
taking a
No,
nap,
man,
and all
you're-
he gets he's like head down, fell asleep before school got out, and just goes.
he's listening. He's listening to that Psy song, Gangnam Style, with his head down. He's just like,
Yeah.
our Nova, you were charging up. Is it time to unleash your powers? Is that what you want to do now?
I'm afraid, I'm angry, and I'm insecure.
Yep. Rough.
So yeah,
Motivated.
Being a
Well, that-
teenager is very tough.
I thought that I would go with worship if I had control of myself, but I don't. So I have to go with overcharge.
Okay.
And
Do
that's
you
at
want
a
to
plus 3 because I have 3.
You don't have to roll. When you overcharge, you spend 2 burn, and you just automatically succeed on whatever you want to do.
Ah. Okay.
So, do you want to overcome an obstacle, reshape an environment, or extend your senses?
I want to shut down JJ right now, just like I
Okay.
did in the game.
How are you doing it? Tell me your magic.
So they're up. He's upstairs. I can see them through the ceiling.
Yes.
And I'm so
Conjure a
angry.
shitstorm.
I do. It's just a cosmic force. I put my hands out in front of me. I hate to be very stereotypically superhero and Scarlet Witchy, but the physical and visual is pretty much that. I'm not doing a Doctor Strange. So yes, I am really just sucking in all of the power from Asgard as Pluto and the Horsehead Nebula.
Oh, do we see like a satellite out there that's like watching this something go by? And there's a guy at NASA with coffee that's just like, he's at it
That's
again.
Not normal.
Yep.
Is there a way that I just take the satellite down and hit JJ with it?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh shit.
That's what
Yeah.
Oh, this poor
Abrams,
school.
You're fighting.
Oh.
You're fighting JJ, and 1 second he's there, and the next second, there's just a smoking, flaming satellite that's setting the room on fire, and he's just
This
like
person-
underneath it, and he's like, "Ow, ow."
I want to push the satellite off. It's like, damn it, I was fighting you.
Can I finally
In
take
the
a moment and
process,
engage friends?
yes, but
All right,
in the
perfect.
process, my young friend, your pants have burned away, and you're just in your underpants again.
Boxers are briefs.
Yeah,
like
we need to know right now. Tell us about these things.
Are they-
You've
are they
chosen to
superhero?
constantly be seen in public in them, so
Are they superhero underwear?
Public indecency.
there's Superman symbol on the front.
McCree underwear. They're McCree boxers.
Yeah.
They're
They have high
McCree
noon.
boxers.
Yeah,
Just
So
the
you've
butt
got
say
some
it's
Jesse
always high,
cowboy
dude.
hats.
it's high noon.
Okay.
Now, can I have a question?
Mercer has never been prouder to be seen in public.
Yeah.
With my powers, can I land like all cool, right? Since I'm landing in front of the prince,
Yep.
can I slide in and everything? Okay, all right, that's
You get thrown out of a building, and by the time you land, you're like a cat. You're just like, yep, I'm fine.
I
I,
totally meant-
I do a flip in the air and just like slide and like end up right behind her. Oh, here's some sushi, by the way.
I was gonna do that. Okay, yeah.
Is he still up? Is
No,
still up?
no, he's
Yeah.
down.
Okay, is his pants fine?
Yes.
I'm taking his pants.
You start taking his pants off. He weakly tries to fight you off. He's just like, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing?" He's
Not
got
here, not in public.
his pants. The front end are the Reaper's skull mask.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
What was
weird.
that for?
What a cod piece. Ew.
That is weird.
I just kind of like try to have my shirt cover it. I'm just like,
Like it's for extra protection.
So I just want to be clear here. You're taking your shirt off, throwing it over his lower body, and wearing his pants while
oh
walking
no,
out like
wait,
a.
he's wearing what I'm wearing. I thought you said on the pants I'm wearing. That I stole.
Yes, his shirt has been destroyed, but he's got super pants.
Okay, he has the opposite.
Yes, he's the opposite of you.
Okay.
You're taking
Yeah,
his
I'm taking his
pants.
pants and putting them on.
Now you
All
have- you
right.
have a full set.
He just weakly holds his hand up at you. He's like, "Damn it!
Those are my
I
favorite
just got
pants.
those."
I know it's a sucky problem, right, man?
That's a sucky problem.
All right. It sounds like our Janice and our protege are teaming up to deliver some sushi.
Yeah, pretty much. What I want to
Oh, I
do
see.
is, since there's no actual move that says, "Hey, let's do this," there's something called provoke someone that I think I can
Yep.
use to try and convince her to do what I want her to do.
Yes, you can either
So-
comfort her or you can try to provoke her into doing something.
I don't want to comfort or support because she's kind of on top of things right now, but I want to entice her to come with us and join the dark side. We have cookies. I mean, join
the
Overwatch. We have
light
cookies,
side, we have
sushi.
milk.
Yeah.
Let's come back after dragging JJ and then throw him in front of her.
Yeah. So I want to provoke her and roll my superior to do that to try and get her.
What are you trying to
come-
get her to do?
I want to convince her that, hey, we're amazing. Overwatch is an up and coming team, and with friends like these, you will never be bored. Like, my life is so much better since I found these jerks. So, yeah. Plus, we beat up your friend JJ over there, and we're some hot shit.
The satellite,
Yeah,
I just-
plus- Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Plus
All
sushi.
right.
Endless
Satellites
sushi.
and
Take a
sushi.
+1 for freshly crafted sushi by a Japanese master.
Perfect.
There's no
Yeah.
throwing JJ in front of him or
Perfect.
anything?
No,
was that?
that's like a dead cat. That's like a cat bringing a dead bird. You know,
Yes.
you're trying to show her affection. Maybe I don't really know what you're doing. Like,
Aw.
Ooh.
here's your
Aw.
boyfriend. What's going on here, man?
Aw.
Yeah. So she turns towards you and takes the sushi, and then puts a hand on your face. And she says to
On my
you,
mask?
"Yes, on your mask." And she says, "You don't have to keep trying. It's not necessary. You're not normal. It's all right. I can see you on the inside. You're a freak."
I see what you're doing there.
She's taking influence over you and then immediately using it to change you.
Can I go comfort her?
No. I first have to refuse this.
Yeah, you either have to
before-
accept or refuse it.
So here's my role to reject her influence.
All right, let's do it.
Oh dear.
That's really bad.
It is OT.
Oh,
So I
dear.
move my mundane down and my freak up, right? Okay.
You also take a condition, and man, there are some great conditions for this particular one, but hopeless sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
All right, now you can go comfort her.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a little late, right? Because like she doesn't have any conditions, so it doesn't make.
I have
She
one
does.
con-
She just gained a condition, but when you
Okay.
comfort someone, you can also help shift their labels,
Yeah.
I see.
so you can
Well, I didn't
reverse the
know-
damage.
Do you
down.
do you have influence over me? Of course you do, because I'm a Janus. You have influence over everyone. Everyone has influence over me. Right.
Okay. Well, I was thinking that like would it be better than to try another approach with sushi again before doing the comfort.
Oh, you're gonna be like, but what about the sushi?
I'm gonna stand up on flick the scarf around, right? Still wearing the scarf.
She was fabulous.
She
You
flick-
are
she
fabulous.
flicks
And
her
it's
eyes
flapping
over
in the
towards
wind,
you.
Being super cocky, super cool.
It's
Yeah.
clear that she doesn't care
bento.
about you, but she does like your scarf.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have this wooden bento. I'm just like, here, save some sushi. And then I guess try an open dialogue, as Papio was saying, trying to say, yeah, we're a bunch of freaks, but doesn't mean that you're not, you don't have to be a bad person as well. You can use your powers, to help others, while getting stronger at the same
Mm.
time.
So it sounds like you're trying to provoke her into doing what you want.
Yes.
All right, let's roll superior.
Now,
You
do I
are
get,
better at that, I
now,
think.
did I get bonus superior for my mentor being superior as well?
Let's see here.
I couldn't, because I was a little confused when I was looking at
I will take a look and help you out. OTA. You can add +1 to any stat that you want at character creation. I don't know if you've already done that.
I did not, but I was gonna do the superior anyway because that's my
Okay.
that was my whole deal. So I roll.
Yep.
And
The stats that
No.
your mentor has are used for other moves in your playbook.
okay. So let's submit, and it is an 8. It's a hit.
All right. Something happens. It's not everything that you wanted more.
It's
Okay.
most of what.
Luck, like at the beginning of the game, feels bad.
She's gonna overreact, so you get an influence point on her.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're like, come on, I've got sushi. Do what I want. She just turns and looks at you icily and says, "This is ridiculous. You think you can just come to my place of power and get me to do what you want? I need you to leave here immediately." And then she snatches the sushi and she's like, "This is delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Wait,
You will
yeah.
bring me more before you leave." Then she starts doing that thing where she walks away at high speed, but it's still walking. It's not quite jogging yet, but she's still
She's
eating the
walking?
tray of sushi.
Guys, I'll grab her.
You're gonna run in and grab her?
Wait. May I do game face to, before she walks away, make a second attempt at convincing her to join us? Because when I commit myself to saving someone or defeating a terrible enemy, would that be the defeating a terrible enemy part?
I mean, sure, but I believe we came to an agreement here about dramatic monologues.
Yes, there is.
I don't know of a better
I
place.
am prepared. I do have a line prepared.
I mean, you're dramatically monologuing in the middle of the courtyard of a ruined Italian school with hundreds looking on.
Yeah.
Could not get any better.
A better stage could not be set. So
Love
if
that.
I mark game face, I also mark a condition and take a +1 ongoing to that end. And I can mark a potential when I'm ready, when I get it fulfilled, rather. So I'll take game face and mark angry
Okay.
because she just stole the sushi
I know.
without reciprocating.
Yeah.
And I want to say, listen here, Prince, you think you can walk all over my friend Darkness? Darkness is the best thing that's ever happened to me, honestly. But look, we just whooped JJ's ass. We are standing in the middle of a country that we have never had the means to visit before, probably. And you know what? I'm so glad we joined Overwatch because, friends, we are in harmony. And that's the most of a monologue I can do. Sorry, my
Okay.
soliloquy.
Nope. You have
That's
a
it.
+1 ongoing to convert her, and I feel like that's yet another provoke.
Yes, so that is superior once more, +1, right? So
Don't
no
fail this
sushi.
one.
Huh?
Don't fail this one. No sushi bonus. She's already acquired all the sushi she needs.
You can do it.
Please. 7.
Your team is backing you up. They're like, you could do it. You could do it.
Yeah, they
But you
can't give
can't
me
do
a
it.
+1 or anything. It stinks, but it's cool. 7. What is that?
She
Provoke.
completely turns her back on you and ignores you.
She doesn't give me a critical opportunity. Oh.
No, that is it. That is the critical opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
grab her.
Yeah, I know you. I know. You're rushing in. You tell
know,
me
I
about
just
this
notched
grab.
that
This is
walk
like
up,
a
pick her
football
up.
tackle from behind. You're doing your
I'm
carpet
just
bagging
gonna
her.
throw her on my shoulder to walk. It's like, we're going home, guys.
She's just like, put me down immediately. Starts
I'm
banging
gonna
her
break
fist
you
against
guys.
you. Unhand me, villainous swine. Is this how Americans act?
That would be
How
just me.
dare you?
It's
I have
just as
JJ
bad
over
as
one
Talon.
shoulder and her over the other. And I'm just walking. We're going home, guys. This place sucks.
Hmm.
Get destroyed here.
All right.
Yeah. What do the rest of you do? She seems to
feel
be
like
getting
there's
awfully
a-
upset.
There's definitely more sushi on the ship, so don't worry. That's what I'll comfort her with
Wow.
sushi.
And I'm
Wow.
too hopeless to actually try and stop him. So I'm just gonna follow, slump my shoulders, and go along.
Well, I'm gonna be like, well, what about where's Ike? Ike. We need to make sure that he's coming. Is he coming? Has he come out the building and everything?
Yeah.
Have we all regrouped at this point?
Yes, and I tell you guys something. I'm dusting myself off, and it says, Arthur, do all the conditions, are they still present? Am I
They're
still
still
afraid,
present.
angry?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So I'm very agitated. I'm very, there's dust everywhere. Maybe a little singy from pulling a satellite out of low orbit. And as we're walking following Abrams carrying the complaining prince, I tell you them.
And JJ.
Yes. Oh, and JJ. Do I have JJ? Is JJ
No, I have
coming?
JJ. I have them both.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, them both. Just kind of like walking like this.
One's unconscious. The other one is trying to resist.
That so there's two things. Number one, the satellite I pulled out of the sky belongs to my parents' company. I am sure they are gonna know where we are.
Was that just bad luck or good timing?
No, that was very bad luck. I wasn't myself, and I just unleashed without paying attention to what was going on, and it's not what I wanted to do,
Well-
and it just happened.
You did kind of punch me through a wall. That was a little painful.
You toughen you guys up. Getting punched with walls is nothing. Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm
Does
worried
darkness
about
have-
that.
Look at this guy. I've threw him through like 3 or 4.
So I don't.
Just
Have
like
I been?
Bumps up the shoulder that he has a JJ.
Yeah, he's
JJ
good.
on.
I'm good. I've not been injured.
Can I comfort or support darkness then? No, wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Wait. I'm trying to actually use the influence that I've got on her, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use that. Take advantage of influence over inflict a condition on them. Take a +1 on target. Yeah, I'll take advantage on the influence I have over darkness, and then support her.
Do I have
And-
do I have a condition? I don't think do I have a condition currently?
You don't have a condition, but
Okay.
I can, with comfort and support, shift labels if you open up to me with the mundane that I've got, which is only 2 now. Or you can mark potential with it, which is great for you, right?
You can
Okay.
learn something from the experience.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove the influence I've got on you because it was only 1, and say
You don't have to remove. Are you shifting labels or are you comforting or supporting?
I'm supporting, and I'm
Okay.
using that to.
You don't have to use the influence. You gain a +1 for rolls towards people you have influence over.
Oh,
You
okay.
only
So I'm
lose it if you try to get them to do something and they say no.
okay. Okay. Then in that case, I'm gonna follow along darkness and say, that was really cool what you did. Landing like a cat completely on your feet there, and then handing her sushi. That was really awesome. Um, I really wish that I could be as amazing as you are, and like, you're just so all over this. You're not a freak at all. You know, just it's amazing, and that means I wish it could be as awesome as you are. I suppose. Is that what I'm trying to do with that? I'm
Do
trying.
you blush through your mask and say darkness chant under your breath?
Sure.
to-
Notice
Let's
me,
go with
senpai.
that.
Notice me,
Them
senpai.
go-
Notice me, senpai. Notice me, senpai. Yes. So I
shall
need
we-
to roll mundane is what
At
I
a
need
+1, yes.
with a +1 because of yes. So mundane +1 submit.
Don't roll poorly. Oh my goodness! All right.
Where's that
You
15 I
jinxed
had
us.
earlier?
You jinxed us.
Here's what happens. You're all talking to each other. You're all having a pally time. It looks like the end of a coming of age movie. And that's when two Italian cops step out of the narrow streets in front of Abrams and pull out tonfa batons and begin swinging them. And two more step out from behind you. You notice that the prince has gone kind of limp and she's no longer screaming and kicking you. The first policeman says in perfect English, like, "Excuse me, sir, can you please put the young lady down?"
I am tired of. I'm over it. Absolutely over it. I am gonna burn.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh
I
shit.
mean,
I'm
you've
burnt.
got 3 conditions, so
I'm worship.
let's charge your burn first because you spent all of your
Yeah.
burn. So you need to charge up.
Boo, I put out
You
I
roll at a
up with
+3.
a +3.
Yep.
So I just go to.
I would say something like, "There's a very small chance you could fail, but I know this guy named Unitas, so I'm not going to do that."
Do I? So in the if I'm
Statistics.
using the roll 20 because I
Yep.
see you guys have these really cool things, so I just push
That's
the button.
on the
On the character sheets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
can
then
just
I
roll
put-
2d6 + 3 in the chat.
I can just do that too, right? So just
Slash
slash
R,
roll
2d6 + 3.
2d6. That's the way I'm used to doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. You have
Full
3 burn. If you want to make them worship you right now, that's certainly a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. 1 burn. I put up a tremendous display of my might. I spend 1 burn to awe an audience into silence, respect, and attention when I unleash my powers.
What does this look like?
Ooh.
I've come out.
Hmm.
I see. I've just smushed a person with a satellite when I realized that the satellite has a marking from my parents' company, and I've been trying to avoid them for many years now. No, I've just put my sister and myself and probably my team in danger. I'm angry. I'm afraid. I'm insecure because I just fucked this whole shit up. And then these cops come out of nowhere, and I'm like, everybody,
Okay. You get to roll.
shut the. That's what I say.
Yeah. You get to roll plus freak to unleash your powers, and let's see how
Okay.
well you do here.
All right, plus freak.
I mean, just roll as good as last time, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
So I have my freak is at a 3 because I put my +1 in there.
Excellent.
Then do it.
That's
Plus-
a good amount to have.
Yeah.
So
'cause
then-
it's not statistically impossible, but
Yeah. So then do I?
Why did you have to
roll-
say that? Super. Why
because
would
we've
you...
already jinxed it.
Don't
Go
Don't you
back
know
to
the
get.
curse of
Knock on wood.
Unitas?
Knock on wood.
roll
Yes.
2d6 plus 3? Yeah.
He's gonna show up with a magnifying glass and be like, "The
None.
odds are." Okay, excellent.
It's a success,
love
but
you,
not a.
Nico.
It's not a
Not a
total
crit.
success. So,
True.
I'm gonna have you mark another condition. I just need to figure out what's
Another one?
available.
Yes.
So what
you
is after? Like if all the conditions are filled?
If all the conditions are filled, you're knocked out.
Okay.
Basically, you're just like so overwhelmed. I feel like guilty if you don't already have it.
Yes. That is.
So what
yes,
happens is
do
you
it.
use your powers and you have the Loki moment, and all of the police officers like take their batons and salute you and drop to a knee and then push their heads down to the ground to like worship you as your party walks by them.
Oh, kowtow.
It's a little scary for the rest of you.
I am so
I think Abram's more upset for anything because his
Kike.
rival is just up, one-upping him. It's like,
Kike is he's shaking. It's awful. He's shaking, probably crying. Just if tears are streaming down his marble dust covered face. You know,
Kike?
he's just done. He's really almost to the point where he's just absolutely exhausted. He you know.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Whenever you're done.
Yes, I'm finished. Thank you.
Okay. So back to the pants deal. What were the undergarments that JJ was wearing? Because now remember he's not wearing.
JJ he's got boxers, and the front end is shaped like the Reaper skull mask.
oh, that's what. Yeah.
That's really
what it was.
freaky. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
They're real tight too. They show off his massive glutes because I mean he's a super soldier.
Really?
He got that. He got that Chris Evans bod right there, right?
Oh,
Not that
snap.
Snowpiercer Chris Evans, like Captain America Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Oh.
No beer. not the pre-Captain America.
Yeah.
The CG Chris Evans.
I was just curious because I was thinking, he's obviously carrying him on his shoulder, so I just,
Yep.
wanted a more.
You can
visual
admire that
reference.
booty right there.
Yeah, that's why I'm walking behind.
Respect.
Respect the booty. Respect.
Mm.
So I guess we're still moving along then.
Yeah, I'm going wherever our ship is. Our
Yeah.
I
mean,
I can't handle. I can't. I'm so over it, Popeye. I'm bad. I'm in a bad way.
I offer you some sushi. Some sushi.
I'd
Is
take
this
it
the
and
moment
Maybe,
where we
maybe some ginger too. It's
I
good to have.
laugh. and
It's
I
good for your digestion and helps your mood. It actually is good for your digestion. But
I'm absolutely super exhausted.
I
Super
imagine.
guilty. We gotta get back home. I gotta find out my baby sister. We have to move. We have to leave.
Again, picking up and moving has got to be.
Yeah.
Let's save that for the RP. Okay.
So,
And
just for note keeping purposes, you can clear conditions not just by having someone help you through it, but to clear angry, you can hurt someone or break something important. Clear insecure, you can take a foolhardy action without talking to your team. Basically, anytime Abrams does something, he'd clear insecure. Boom, nailed it.
Nice.
Just,
It's all on the basic moves too.
right
But
conditions.
I'm gonna ask everybody a question now as we sail off into the sunset back towards Gibraltar.
Mhm.
And we're gonna go reverse order that we began in. So, Lexi, aka Darkness, did you feel you grew closer to the team, grew closer to whatever your image of yourself is, or did you grow apart from the team?
I think I definitely grew closer to the team. I think there was a lot of helping each other out during the battles. Coordination between myself and my other team members. And I think that kind of helps me feel closer to them and hopefully, closer to me as well.
Excellent. Who made you feel the most welcome?
Probably Poppy.
Okay. You give that person influence over you?
Again.
Yes.
So a second one.
Yes. And Darkness, you get to either clear a condition or mark another point of potential, the AXP.
I either do what again? Sorry.
You
Potential
can
or
clear a condition or mark it potential.
I'll do potential because I don't have
Okay.
any conditions.
Excellent. All right. Hondo, same questions for Abrams. Did he grow closer to the team, grow closer into the image of himself, or grow away from the team?
I think he grew closer to the image of himself.
Excellent. How do you see yourself and why?
Just what he was meant to be. Just a huge train wreck, a tank essentially, a human tank.
Okay. You can shift one of your labels up and another one down.
You
know what you're gonna do?
Superior.
Okay.
Mark superior down, and then savior up.
All right. Super. Same
Mhm.
questions for our Papa? Man, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not solidify my image. I did not grow closer to the team. I think I grew away
Wow. Why do you
because
feel detached?
I feel detached because, I mean, maybe I definitely didn't feel like the savior here. I wasn't amazing. I wasn't saving anybody. I wasn't even being normal. I failed at that. And now I'm angry and hopeless about it.
That's
So,
rough. That's rough.
yeah, it is.
Who would you like to take influence away from?
Um, yeah, probably. Well, two things. Our Bull and our Nova are really dangerous.
Yes.
I think I'll take it away from uh, Andrews.
Abrams.
Abrams, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, he
That's
did
right
kind
off
of
the
just
top.
go through a school.
Yeah, because it was a really nice school, probably a bunch of thespians there.
That it stood there for over
Historical artifacts,
2,000
hopefully not
years.
there.
Yeah, not anymore at least.
Not anymore.
Julius Caesar attended it when he was a kid.
No,
No, he
don't
didn't.
say that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
That was his classroom specifically. The one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds about
The
right.
one with his
Yeah, sounds
statue in it,
The one.
but not anymore. That's the problem, because basically his bust was used to bust
That's
JJ's
fine.
face.
It's just a little bit of paint that'll solve everything.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki,
So
let's
A lot of
talk
drywall.
about
Paint and duct tape. Be fine. Be fine.
let's talk about Enrique. Did he grow closer to the team, grow into his image, or grow away from the team?
Oh gosh, things hadn't gone so rotten in my roles. I think it would have been very well, but
It's rough playing a Nova.
yeah,
Same.
considering I just alerted my
parent.
murderous parents, estranged murderous parents.
want
to
that baby
where
back.
My sister and I,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've grown. I'm not only grown apart from the team. Like Nova's ready to as soon as we land, leave. That's how he's. That's
You feel like
And
you're growing
Papaya being
away?
his BFF knows
Mm-hmm.
he's got his go bag and his sister they're out.
All right.
The time with Overwatch has been wonderful, and this has not happened with Overwatch, so he doesn't know. He doesn't think they can protect him and his businesses.
Who are you
Mhm.
growing away from? Who are you taking influence away from?
Oh, the only person who I gave influence to was the darkness, right?
Oh.
The
Oh,
darkness.
no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you are the darkness. My
No,
bad.
no. It is darkness.
It's just
Okay.
darkness. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the darkness is the bad guy in Destiny.
yes.
Yeah.
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 I'm attacking the darkness. All right. We
Also,
still
Kingdom Hearts.
do what?
Darkness is.
Oh
is
yeah,
in
it
Kingdom
is
Yeah,
gonna
Hearts.
they
be in
are.
Kingdom
Those
Hearts. That's
cute
true.
little
Oh,
things.
The darkness. And
I'd
some
like
of them
to
are
say-
cute.
Like to
And
say,
so
when we
cute.
get back to the base, Abrams is going to go through his size hole again that they still haven't patched for some odd reason.
Oh man.
I mean, they haven't had time. It's only been like 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we didn't share a triumphant celebration with anybody. Like that's supposed to be a thing.
True.
I'm already back at the base, just kind of sitting there waiting for you guys.
How do you get here so quickly?
Scarves
He's so
flapping in the
fast.
wind.
Actually, better yet, you'd
Super
probably make
fast.
another hole.
Super fast.
Ooh, there's a team move that I can do that could help Popea. She'd have to save me.
Really?
That says when you share a vulnerability or a weakness.
Oh,
with someone,
heartless, not darkness. Oh.
Tell them how they
My
could
bad.
stop you if it came down to it. And give
That's
them.
right.
Oh, neat.
conditions.
And if I do the same, then I tell a secret about who I really am, give them influence, shift my mundane up, and my mask's labeled down.
Are you guys sharing triumphant moments with each other?
Yeah, I want to definitely spend some time with Kiki.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Um,
sharing vulnerability and weakness with Popea for sure.
uh,
She knows something's up.
I want to
and I-
get everyone on the same page here, and then we'll like play through these scenes.
Sure.
On the first page of your character sheets, there's team moves that say when you share a triumphant celebration or when you share a vulnerability.
Mhm.
And that's what's happening right now. So, cut to the scene. Tell me what's happening. Back at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Back at Gibraltar, in Winston's computer room. He's gone on a run for more peanut butter and bananas.
Of course. Why not?
And I guess I'm looking at Kike and I said, that was, I mean, it's amazing. how you cowed them like that. But I guess with the fight with the prince, I didn't feel very heroic there. I just want to know if you think I'm just some, you know, hick from Hazard or something, or if I'm more uh if I'm Popea to you.
You
If you think I'm a hero. If I'm cut out for this even. Like
absolutely. There isn't anyone that has more heart in this whole place than me.
really?
But Abrams and I hate people mostly.
That's cool.
I'm fine with people. Oh, I'm not here. There.
No, you're not. You're kind of all
Constantly
definitely
try to poke him and pick on him,
I'm
and
probably trying to
nothing.
have an arm wrestling match with Reinhardt if he's there.
Ryan. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I guess we're playing with if Diva's got any her DS somewhere we're
And darkness is amazing, but she's scary.
Is darkness
I
hanging upside down in the room above you, watching you?
Yes. Yeah, just kind of like this.
That's super cool. I could do that too. And I try and use wall run to
I
get up
love
there
you.
and touch the ceiling.
I mean, you're just really scary.
Then I clear
Wait,
a
you
condition
say I'm scary or?
and mark a
Yeah.
potential. Cool. I am no longer hopeless. Cool.
Did you say I'm scary or scared?
I think they said scary.
You're
Uh-huh.
scared. No, no, you're scary. I think that
scary.
Sophia is she's she's our teammate heart. She tries to keep us together, and she really tries to make sure we're trying to make a difference.
That makes sense.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm scared.
Very cool. And I have influence over Kike now. Right?
Enrique, did you want to share
Yeah,
a
let's do that. Let's
vulnerability?
take it out. So
Yes,
I mean
I have to go.
what?
I know Overwatch said, witness protection program. I get it, but I went a little overboard with putting a satellite out of low Earth orbit. That's a problem. And I don't know if Overwatch can handle that.
It's
A new home, new identity, new names. I walk around in a costume most of the time anyway, so I get that.
you have to move? You have to pick up and leave?
I don't know. I'm just gonna read off of my I am angry and I'm 4 of the 5 labels. 4 of the 5
You're angry,
I'm
you're
angry,
afraid, you're hopeless.
I'm insecure. I'm all of it. I'm all over the place. And my main concern is for my sister. Abrams can take care of himself and he can take care of the team. The darkness got this shit on lock. And Papaya, you keep making the good decisions. It keeps everybody on track. But I can't put you in danger, and I can't put my sister in danger. I can't take that chance.
Can we intervene? Can I swoop down?
Yes.
From my nest.
And then tell them how they could stop you if it came down to it. Look, if it came down to it, no one can know who we are. We'd have to change our names again. We'd have to change our looks again. We'd have to be able to move instantaneously. We have to disappear. Darkness, you'd have to.
I'm good at that. I'm pretty good at disappearing.
She reappears behind you.
Yeah, we'd have to. If they're coming, we have to make sure my sister's safe.
But how are you so sure that they know your identity and your location?
I think pulling a satellite out of the sky in Italy is going to give them a hint. I'm pretty sure they'll know that it was something.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just
right. But the only thing that they have tracing, leading them to believe, it was you, right? Is just your powers. And
Yes.
But how are they supposed to know where we went?
Thinking, that's it. I don't know. I that's what I'm thinking. They've got this. They've got the backing of the government, and who knows who else.
But I mean,
they've got.
We're all
they
kind
can
of
tap into surveillance. They can tap into.
We're all kind of renegades. Winston, we're reactivating the Overwatch initiative and all that. It's just.
But right, and I would like to say, do you want to be running from them forever? Because if they have the influence that you say, it sounds like you have no place to go. No place is safe. So why not stay here with your friends? You can
Where we can still protect you. You don't have to be the rock for everyone.
This
We can
is
help you
probably
overcome
when Abrams will intervene and step over to Kike. Kike. All right. You're willing to leave, right?
I have to protect my sister.
There's no need. When there's no need to run from the ghost from your past. There's not. Look at me. JJ's over there knocked out. But you did that. I'm still upset about that, all right?
That's what got
I
us
had
to
that.
be this mess now.
But granted, I have his pants now, so it's fine.
Good on you.
Panda the mod got pants.
kind of pants?
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Are they like leather, like super
I don't know. It's whatever's.
Oh yeah,
super toit? Super
Yeah.
toit. Super toit.
they fit perfectly too.
Yeah.
I look
That's
at
kind of
Abrams,
weird,
And I said, Abrams, and anyone, it's my sister. If we won't go, I won't go. If we can just guarantee that she's going to be safe.
We can guarantee. I'll guarantee.
Well, also I want to say, where do you how do you think we are 4 people here, 5 including Winston, not including the rest of the Overwatch team. Where do you think you can take her that she'll be safer than with all these people who have all these powers and abilities, technology, funding,
It's a good
and
question.
weapons, defenses? Honestly, I feel like your best bet is to really
Stay
hold
with
on
us.
here. Right. I mean, that's honestly your best option to me. Obviously, you have to make your own decision, and I'm not going to make that
You're
for
right.
you.
You're all right. I'm not thinking straight right now. I'm scared, and I want to make sure Monica's okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
I have
Well,
a
I'm gonna get
question.
Monica
Is
in
this a
here.
big team hug where
Bring them
everyone's
here.
like
That's it.
huddled together?
I bring everybody in for like a big bear hug.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking straight, and everyone's like, "It's okay, we're here, team
just like
A, go!"
Pick 'em up.
Tears start like welling up in your eyes. Ah.
What it says here then is when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, tell them they could stop you. So I'm scared that my parents are going to kill us or take us away, especially Monica.
Mm.
Stop us by keeping her at 100% guaranteed safe, even if that's unrealistic. If it came down to it, and then give them influence over you and clear a condition.
Cool. So you just told all of us.
Yes, you give influence to everybody, but you clear a condition.
For
Okay.
each of us?
Yes,
So
Excellent.
3
Yep.
conditions
you
cleared.
clear 3 conditions.
Oh,
Yes.
3 conditions in 3. So I still have at least 1 condition. That's amazing.
So do I.
That's fine. You're feeling a
That's
lot
fine, at
better
least
afterwards.
you're
I'm not angry, and I'm not insecure.
Are you guilty still? Or
I'm afraid. I'm still afraid.
okay.
I feel like this is a good ending point, as maybe Teenage Wasteland is playing in the end credits.
Cool. And I got 5 potential out of game face as well.
Whoa, awesome!
We got 1.
What? No, you didn't. There's no way. You
Listen.
I
also
only got 1 potential.
Super. Not everyone is as bad at rolling as you are.
I rolled like 3 times and passed all of them fine.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I rolled.
Wait. Each time you have a
I
successful
got 1
roll, you get
potential because
Every
Oh,
time
good.
you fail a roll,
Oh, okay.
6 or less.
So every time it's red, mark a potential.
Let's see.
Lexi got 1.
So we've kidnapped
One.
an Italian national, right?
Yep.
2.
And you renditioned them to a completely different country.
Yeah, we totally
Absconded.
kidnapped.
Yeah, this didn't
mean,
go as
yeah.
we had planned.
Yeah. I mean, well,
And-
now you just have to convince her that it was all voluntary.
Right.
that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, we just gotta say, Hidden Base was getting a little cramped, now that we have, another person potentially joining us and you coming to live with us. So also we had to get something a little better, maybe install a little playground inside, keep you, some
feel
kind of like
like we need-
arcade room,
I feel like we need a safe
Nice.
word.
Diva can outfit that. Genji too, probably.
yeah.
We need a safe word so that we know that we're not influenced by the prince. I don't think she's going to be too happy.
How about Proposition 24?
Yeah, safe word, Proposition 24.
Yeah.
That's it. That way when
Uh,
we ask and we don't know what it is, you'd be like, okay, it's definitely your.
Yeah.
I feel like the cover issue of the next episode of this is definitely the prince in like a Green Ranger outfit with the helmet off.
Oh
to
my
indicate that
God.
maybe she joins her team for the next issue, but who knows? You'll have to find out next time whenever that happens.
Yeah, that sounds what a one shot. Okay.
We've got a couple minutes left here. And before
Really?
we all say goodbye, I figured perhaps we might talk about how we like the system or didn't like it. You don't have to only say nice things about it, but saying nice things about it's probably pretty good.
I think it's fine. I did what I came for.
To throw people through walls? Is that your favorite part of the system? Was that you got to throw people through walls?
Just for no reason, throw people through walls.
Perfect.
I did it just perfectly fine. I didn't fail a single roll.
No, that was I said as soon as I roll first, I'm gonna fail. I'm happy with you guys who rolled very well to start.
Yeah, it was just like towards the late game. That's when we started getting bad rolls.
Like it wasn't even my fault.
Does this game lend itself to, an epic or campaign type of
Yes, it
thing?
does, in fact.
You can take adult moves if you play it long enough and all that, and it's super awesome, amazing. Superheroes, supervillains.
Gwen, I suspect you had fun.
Yes. Yes,
there-
yes, I did.
Is there
And I'm
anything
going to try and take
specifically
advance.
you want to
Anything
say about this
specific?
show?
I mean, I enjoyed you guys and in your storytelling and trying to completely put the beat down on JJ with Abram. And I loved all the all the references we were throwing in there from so much media: The Prince, Machiavelli, Overwatch, Winston, and High Noon. Oh gosh, that was amazing, guys. It was brilliant. Thank you. And we played the moves very well. Like I was so afraid that I'd be, bumbling through this playbook, that playbook, but it was really super fluid. I need to stop saying super, damn it.
Well, it is
It's-
a superhero game, so
I know, but I'm doing it everywhere.
It's easy. It's really has an easy buy-in. I've never heard of this game. I've never seen this before.
Mhm.
And so reading through the playbooks and understanding like the moves, I was okay. I get it. My only issue is, and it was the same thing with when I was thinking about it, Monster Hearts, is that the character creation, because it's meant to be something that is very easy to jump into, and you really don't have to know much about RPG, is it's very like railroady. When your team first came together, ... You hang out with the people you're blank to blow off steam. Like it's very, and I think with a good DM like Arthur, maybe you could, if you've played this long enough, maybe you could grow your character more out of those already preset kind of things.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yes, you will.
But that's the part that I was like, okay, I have to pick Happy Facade or Lockdown. Like that's it. That's all you get.
Mhm.
So once I got past that, for sure, I was like, I think I'll roll with this. But initially looking at it, I was like, all right, I'm pigeonholed. Was my initial thought when I was seeing it, and then but I think it still worked. I feel like it has a really strict set of boundaries and that character. But seeing how you guys were playing, and then for Pay, as you said, you've played this a lot. Like I get it.
No.
Oh,
No,
is
I
it-
have
or was
not.
it-
I've
wanted to
watched
play it
it
a lot.
This
played.
is
Oh,
her
you watched-
first
I've
time
wanted.
playing.
I've
Yeah.
dreamed about playing. I actually went out and bought
Yeah.
the books, and my brother's just all over
all
it.
of that love and the research that has come through, because I felt like I really understood how to play these types of characters with these very specific relationship notes and very specific influence notes.
Awesome. Thank you. That's cool.
Anything
Thanks for
else?
letting me pull a satellite out of.
Yeah, no, I mean, no problem.
Where else would you do
Yeah.
that? I mean,
I
honestly,
didn't. I thought it was a lot of fun. I was like, okay, Arthur's satellite. Let's go with satellite.
I love hitting people with things from orbit. I did it to Connor Wilson the other day.
I've
Oh.
never done that, and that's on my first now. So check.
Mm.
So Lexi's got Resident Evil 7 that comes out in about 6 minutes. So we need to start wrapping up here.
All right.
Why don't
all
you
right.
tell us about yourself, Lexi, and then we'll work our way
Let you
out.
go.
Well, if you weren't here at the beginning, I am a Twitch streamer. I'm a variety streamer. I stream things like League of Legends when I really don't want to be in a good mood, Overwatch, and upcoming, obviously, Resident Evil 7. Started doing some more creative streams again, starting last night with some drawing. And yeah, so overall, just big gamer, big nerd. This is was it the third time we've been here now,
Yeah.
Arthur, where I've played with y'all?
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
so first one was more traditional Dungeons and Dragons, I think. It didn't fare so well. Like this one, like it was a success. Like we're getting on the ship, we're back at base. The other one, it was it was kind of like we weren't gonna get out of that sort of deal. So it was a nice change.
Didn't you murder me in the second one?
No, you were
I
the
feel
G.
like you took
Oh,
over the resistance.
I
Yeah.
did.
No, you
Yeah,
totally
because
murdered me and took over the planet.
no, you tried to take over the resistance.
I know, and then you murdered me.
You took
killed me
most
with
of
a
the
sword.
resistance. Yeah, I killed you. Yeah, because you tried to take my heroic, my heroic stance, and you also took like more than half of the resistance with you.
I know, but then you got him back once you murdered me.
I did. Yes, yes. So always right with the world as it should be. Wow. But yeah, I just want to thank you for having me again. But yeah,
Yeah, it's always great to have you on.
agreed.
Hondo, your first time on a tabletop RPG stream? I know you've been on board games a couple times.
First
Mhm.
time.
I hear you like XCOM.
Yes, I like X.
Tell me more about yourself beyond just liking XCOM.
I mean, I'm just a general gamer, and have a YouTube. I'm thinking about going back to streaming. I don't know. I just don't know where. But I have a YouTube at youtube.com/PondoTheMad. I am going to work on some stuff to upload there and hopefully get back in the swing of that. That's it.
Nice.
And I've had fun playing this, and I would love to do it again. This was fun. I did what I came for.
Cool.
This is a man
Threw
who's
someone through a building.
this is
I
a
did
man
like
whose
this.
plan was to have his pants get shredded off, and he did
That
it.
wasn't a
It
part of the
happened.
plan, but it was.
Listen, you say that, but subconsciously you had to know it was there when you said my clothes get shredded, but my shirt stays on.
Yeah,
It was
no.
great.
It was a nice touch.
Through
Yeah.
a building, up a building. It was awesome.
Out of a building again,
Out
like
of the
there's
building,
just
yeah, it was amazing.
this
Yeah,
is
I
a
really
man.
enjoyed the game. The
people.
superhero deal was I like that sort of deal.
Mm,
I'm honored that y'all chose me as the leader. That was
yeah.
unexpected. Thank you.
Well, you're the protege.
I guess I should.
I've never had also sushi be a part of like
A game. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever had.
sushi.
Well, I think
It was a
sushi's
big part.
sushi
Like the
was kind
first-
of kind of funny to put in there since it's like Italy. Like you might think like like a pasta.
Yeah,
dish,
yeah.
yeah.
more
You
appropriate.
would think cuisine, not Eastern cuisine.
I was just really hungry for sushi.
Well,
Oh,
it's because you run the cat cafe and every
Ah,
other day.
right. Well, yeah, I like to surround myself with sushi at all times.
Yeah.
Agree. No, I mean I see no problem with that. I love sushi, so
Mm.
obviously.
Super. Let's talk about you.
Yeah, speaking of Cat Cafe, I'm there most days of the week. You can catch me on AP's Discord in the Cat Cafe playing a dude named Todd who is super flirty. When I'm not there, I play some Pathfinder with friends, not streamed. I play The Circle with Tuxtradamus, MTO, bunch of people, PN on Fridays on Twitch that is streamed. Some Wednesdays I'm at typical GM's channel with his Empire game for the Empire or on his Discord, and that's cool. Beyond that, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was 10, so I love dice.
You're ahead of me.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of someone who's been playing Dungeons and Dragons from a young age, boom, segue, nailed it.
Boom,
TL,
segue.
how are you doing tonight? Where can people find you, and what do you do?
This Arthur, guys, every time I hang out with you and meet the most amazing gamers, I meet the most amazing folks in chat. This is a lot of fun. You expand my universe of gamers every time we play. I'm not a professional streamer. I don't have a Twitch channel. A lot of my stuff is really just I'm a business lady. I'm a corporate business lady. I'm a consultant. I'm a contractor. That's my thing. So I'm on Twitter at a PM Leak, which is a project management joke, and all over, Facebook and a bunch of different types of leadership groups and women empowerment groups and all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Ooh.
And I will be, however, I do panels around town. And so if you're at WonderCon, which is coming up in March, I will be on a panel there. So far, it's a thing. It's with the Geek and Sundry, and it's a panel on diversity and being a dungeon master.
Oh my gosh, are you going to meet? Are you going to meet
So-
Cruel? Are you going to meet them?
She's
Well,
already
I
met
know
them.
I've worked with them already. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to. I did a contract. My last contract was at LDN, Legendary
That's
Digital
cool.
Network. So
Kill me!
all those people.
Just kill
Really,
me! I
that would
played with
be-
someone who's Matt Mercer, and Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Gwen is the only person I can talk to about Critical Role. Literally,
When
the
they,
only
they like
person.
to give hugs, if you ever get a chance to meet them, or if we're ever in the same place, I will connect you guys. They're really nice. Folks.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's been great. So that'll be WonderCon, and then I've done a beginner DM workshop at Stanley's. They changed it. It used to be Kamikaze, but now it's Stanley's Los Angeles Comic Con. That went great. So come on out if you're in LA. I'm usually talking on panels there, usually about gaming and DMing. And I've been playing, Gwen, I'll be 40 this year, so 27 years.
Wow!
Yeah, it's a big time.
Dude, that's amazing.
I love,
Wait. So, what was your starting system, real quick?
AD&D.
AD&D. Yes.
The
Yes.
3.0, as difficult as it is sometimes, is my favorite.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But yes, this has been great. Again, Arthur, thank you so much. My world opens up more every time I play with such amazing folks. You guys are great. Oh my gosh. And then
Arigato.
amazing
Much
chat.
love.
Likewise.
Thank
It was
Yes.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
I mean, I like playing with all these people, which is why I keep inviting them back. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is AP Gaming Real. I run at least 3 tabletop RPG shows a week, and I'm always trying to get more going. I think I'm closing on 2,700 hours of content on YouTube right now of just tabletop gaming shows. So if you're ever
Gosh.
bored and need something to watch and don't mind looking at my face,
Hey.
For
youtube.com/APGamingREAL.
2,700 hours.
First time I saw this dude, he was a lookalike for Jon Snow. So
Oh,
yeah.
with my shoulder pads? Oh, I
With your
forgot.
shoulder pads.
Yep. Listen, I'll have them on. I don't know. I'll find a night to put them on.
Just Winter's Edge. Like Winter's Edge too.
I know nothing, Lord Commander.
Mm.
That's it. We're out. We're out. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much
Happy
for joining
gaming,
us.
everyone.
Good night. Good
Happy
night.
gaming.
Yes.
Right.